What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. We're making our way through this beautiful new world of Capcoms, and it's pretty special. We spent yesterday with the secret elven village. They were really cool, very reminiscent of Lord of the Rings. You've got your kind of silver-haired, pale-faced, bow-wielding elves, some very mystical beings as well. I enjoyed that. I want to fight that big old thing. That trailer's been spoiling me since the get-go. But yeah, I thought we'd return to the main quest now. We were rocking it in Batal, which is like this cool Grand Canyon area. We got stuff to do, yes. I'm hoping to try and finish this one up before Stellar Blade next Friday. So we got time. We have Rise of the Roman as well. We've been playing that new indie game, Harold Halloran. We got some nice news as well today. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I think has been leaked by IGN, the bunch of wankers, that it might actually be coming this year, which is crazy, but maybe that's just a very tentative release date, and it'll probably actually be like, next year. I don't know, we'll see. I've seen a little bit of the trailer. I have spoiled myself. I'll be showing that off a couple of hours from now anyway. Looks great. It looks like, a more optimized, really nice looking version of the original game, which is a looker as it is, so you can only get better from there. I'm happy. I hope they lean heavier into the immersion stuff. I hope they kind of clean up the combat a bit, just in terms of like tackling multiple enemies. I hope they keep the multi-sided star and all that kind of stuff in the chest the way it's almost like playing chess. Alright, let's get into this. Yes. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. It has its ups and downs for sure. It's like everything you love about the original and everything you fucking hate about it as well. Well, it's a good thing, I swear. Alright, so we were doing this mission here, Tensions on the High Road. There was somebody that we had met, Ragnar, that he was in Batal, and he seemed like a good dude, and he didn't really pay any mind to him. Then later on, we were walking around and we were helping this guy bring a caravan, and lo and behold, Ragnar tried to hold it up. Now, I wonder, is it because it got to do with the queen or something, but we'll see. I'm kind of on Ragnar's side. Let's follow this down here. I think I lost one of my pawns. Such is the way. How's it going? Hello, Dynamite. How you doing? How's your Thursday? Nice. Yeah, there's rumors floating around of a Medieval 2 remake. They remade the first one. It did okay, but Sony being Sony, like, they don't cherish their old stuff properly. So even when they do remake it like that, it's barely ever talked about, Like, Jesus Christ. I think there was more people playing the demo, but by the time the game came out, they didn't even bother with it. Yeah, so this guy's hiding down here. I don't know if he's, like, stealing caravans or he's part of the Thief Guild or what. But yes indeed. We'll continue on with the main story now. We got lots and lots to do. I want to fight that big Colossus.
Materials here, Master.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're kicking ass out there. Been kicking ass in Rocket League and Fortnite. Jesus Christ. Nice. I got a couple of back-to-back wins last night as well. I was coming down. It was a 4 squad and everyone else died to the storm. So it was me against 4. And I knocked 3 of them. And I was like, why isn't that everything dead, And they fucking managed to res one. It's the tiniest circle ever. And when I went up there, he had airbended into a tree and hit me. But God almighty, my heart was in my throat after killing 3 of them, I'd sniped one with a big dirty 290. It was amazing. And then I ran up, and the dude thought he was hiding behind a tree, and I just blew him away. And then the next guy, I got him with water behind the tree. So it was brilliant. I had barely any health left. So when the guy got up into a tree, nothing else. But I love those clutch moments because it gets to that point. It's still not the right way. God damn it. It gets to that point where it's like all guts and glory kind of stuff. It'll be a great story if it works out. If not, it'll still be a hell of a time. The elven stuff was fun. Like everything else in this game, you're kind of finding your own fun. The quests are there. It's just a matter of finding them. And oh my God, that's a sleeping dragon. Wow. Listen to him sleeping. It's so cute. He's just chilling there. It's kind of cute. Do we dare walk up on our sleeping enemy? Sheesh. I don't have Scooby with me. Alright, I guess we're fighting him. I don't have one of my pawns. For some unbeknownst reason. You see he has 7 health bars there. How the dragons work is their only weak point is their heart here. And you have to, you gotta open that up. Hardest part for these fuckers is trying to get them to come back down. Come here, baby. You might be able to get them. If I can keep the shield, that would be okay. I don't have a whole lot of health either. I should not have done this. Where the hell did he come from? Heard of letting sleeping dogs lie, but sleeping dragons. Come on down. This is the hardest part, getting this fucker to get back down on the ground. Spends too much time up there. I've been enjoying a little bit of Rocket League. Hell yes. Fucker, man. Sometimes the AI is just dog water. It just will not land. Land, you dipshit. Can't hurt us. Just land. This is where you need an archer, and we do not have one. There you go. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. Oh, he's back up again. Fuck me, dude. Make up your mind. Nice. Even though we have the shield on, it's still causing a bit of damage. Nice. Once you release the heart, do a lot of damage. You'll actually get a really heavy attack on it. Be careful though, his magic is so much most powerful in the game, and enemies shouldn't be affecting me with the shield on. That's weird. My bitch. Nice. Look at that damage now. Problem with fighting these dragons is, like I said before, you have to run the risk of, unfortunately, getting Dragon's Plague. Boom! Right in the heart. Nice. Oh, he didn't like that. He's down for the count again. Might be able to get a second one in there. Not really, but at least we can attack the shit out of it. And then it kind of heals, you see, it seals back up. You have to kind of reveal it again. It's not too hard. At this point, I think we did a good bit of damage there already. Nice. Not enough though. Dragons do fly away as well. They're little pussies. They will talk to the Arisen because we know the dragon comes. Can't really see myself right now, but having fun, I guess. Can I get out of the body, please? Yep. I just love how they do their own magic. They're like little spell weavers. Alright, we got him to 6. He's down to 1.5 now. He may fly away and not come back down. No, he's here for the long haul. Good. So am I, fucker. I don't back down from a challenge. Sit the fuck down. Alright. Be careful, he's doing fire magic stuff. It's open. No. Fucking wankers. I was hoping one of them would help me with my stamina there. They didn't. Useless. Useless. One of the worst AIs in a video game I have seen. Including Rise of the Rowan. It's really bad. Bad AI engines, you know. Not enemy AI. We're also afraid of AI now. Come on, you bitches. I'm down 1 pawn, so the immense damage we are doing is fantastic. Let's try and get that hard. Come on, ladies. Once in your fucking life. Alright, you want to wait just before he casts the spell and do your shield. Otherwise you will get pummeled. Yeah, one of my pawns just got pummeled there. He's almost dead, so we're not even going to res her. We're going to stab a dragon and kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're here for glory. And there it is, 8,000. Very good. You cannot escape your fate any more than I can. The dragon leaves us with a warning. Nice. Very cool. One of the tougher enemies in the game taken down there in about 3-4 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hell yeah. Let's walk away. Now you can pick up this stuff called motherfucker Worm's Life. Why did the other AI walk past? Fucking dunce, man. Powered by fucking Bing or something.
Well done, Master.
It's, yeah, this Worm's Life blood. It's kind of crystallized dragon blood, and it's useful for a couple of quests. It's useful for upgrading your weapon to the fullest. One little problem though, I think that stuff is what's causing the Dragon's Plague. Is this the right way? I'm just trying to get down here. Once you don't know the place. If only did they put a dragon there.
Together we are indomitable. Once more.
Makes me think they did it on purpose. Yeah, we'll get some more Rocket League for in there. Hell yes. I think everybody's just praying for May 3rd now at this point. They're done with the Avatar stuff. The only thing I like from it is the air bending. I use the water a lot and it's fun, but I don't like it. It's completely broken. If you took all the guns out and everybody was just using water, the match would be over in 10 minutes, you know. Alright, the Quirko Cavern. This guy's hiding here. He tried to rob a caravan.
I never would have
Ragnar.
expected to find a cave in a place like this.
But he's cool. I mean, I'm cool with
Might
him.
I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Yes. That's the idea. Now, where's this guy hiding now? Okay, so this is clearly a trap he set.
Master. Master, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Are you unharmed?
Yes.
Great,
That
secret
voice
exit.
acting is like something
I
out
shall
of
search for a
fucking
way to rejoin
Flintstones.
you.
What is
We
going
meet
on?
again.
Hello, Ragnar. You're besieged by some goblins. Care for a little help? Ragnar's cool as fuck, man. He's got a Prince of Persia thing going on. Alright, talk to me, buddy.
Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well?
Are you down here looking for treasure? Now, why were we led here? That's the
You
question.
seem to have fared better than I did.
Ah, a little bit.
I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters.
Yes. Come on, talk about the caravan.
Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wager that makes this a job well done.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I?
Yeah. Why can't there
I'll be
just
glad
be
to
an
oblige
auto
you, of
scroll
course,
thing?
but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit?
Okay, so this is going to be our merry way of meeting each other, huh? But we were led here, you know, it's so goofy. Sometimes they'll make you trace and track down a person in a giant circle, and in the next mission, they'll pinpoint him exactly like fucking GeoGuessr, you know? And there's just such an inconsistency. I don't mind quests are quests, but, like, don't fuck up one rule just to spare another just because you think it seems better. Like, this guy here, we both fell into the same trap. But I was led here. The fucking objective marker led me here. I killed the dragon to get here. You know what I mean? It's not a trap at that point then, you motherfucker. It's a stupid storytelling, but because you fared and went for the 2012 way of doing things, which is less cutscenes,
Time to get to work.
you have this really awkward thing where the game led you into a trap. Not like, come meet me here, you know? We were just looking for this guy because he, took over a caravan. Like I said, there was a kidnapping involved. The best you guys got? Come on. Bunch of lizards. Ayah. Pathetic. You're lucky I'm out of stamina. Nice. Not a bad team. And morning is just breaking when a griffin flying overhead.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
From what I've seen of your
My
skills during
sentiments
that
exactly.
mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something.
This guy may be like a prince or something.
And
I'm
my
getting that
word
vibe.
ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering
we know
my
there's like a
reputation
flame
as
bear
warrior
palace
of unparalleled skill.
The tall.
Turns out,
Maybe they're gonna pull
as
on
a sorcerer
Aladdin, you
proves
know.
himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter, makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets.
You can tell by his royal voice and all that. You know. This ain't no average little fucking dude.
Still, I hunger for a real battlefield.
There's a lot
where
of British
single
voices in this
misstep
one.
spells
I'll play a lot of games with a lot
I
of British
crave the
voices.
simplicity of it.
I think we're
There's
having
naught
that
else
thing
like
that
it.
happened
The clashing
during
of
the
bodies
360
and
era,
wills.
where the Japanese and Americans were obsessed with all these accents, you know?
I'd not say no to a
Like,
fight
they
with
can't
you.
pronounce their
Let's
T's.
have at it when I'm all healed
Are you
up.
fucking mad? Half of them are
Mayhap,
missing
I'll
actual
not give
words
you
out of a
choice in the
sentence.
matter.
It's always nice to make one town have an accent, but 97% of your NPCs, maybe not.
Sure, what's
Maybe it
brought
seems
you?
weird to put a British accent on a giant lion person.
I suppose I'll have a few drinks.
They're goofy. Told you, man. People love
That escort
odd
mission
things
was
and
a trap
different things. Is
concocted
it nighttime now?
entirely
How much
for
time is
your
passing?
benefit, you know.
Alright, it
It
was a
supposed
trap
to give those
concocted entirely.
responsible
Oh,
a means
really?
To incriminate you.
Ah, you think so? That makes sense. So it was meant to go wrong, was it? Okay. I believe you. If it's got to do with Queen Disa, we can't trust a single thing.
But Augustine is no fool. He had his doubts.
We
about
originally
the
came
sons
to
of
Batal
Vernon,
looking for a
and
man
hired
named
me to watch
Thaddeus.
over him in
who is
an
in
unofficial capacity.
cahoots with the Queen Disa to try and bring this place down. So we haven't got any
So I
closer
looked
to
into
finding
the
him, but
cart
my God,
that
have we been on some
escorted him,
adventures, huh?
and lo and behold, I found your name, but 'twasn't on the list of hired guards.
Everyone knows
Oh
of
no.
the Arisen.
Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for.
Is it me or is this like wicked
In
wicked
short,
low? Maybe it's just
you
him.
had been called in to act
Speak
the
up,
part of the
numbnuts.
culprit.
No, OBS is all the way up.
Mark my words.
That's shocking
if
how
you
bad
carried on
dialogue
with
that
them,
is.
Augustine would have been slain,
Why are we still going
and
through
you
this?
would have been held responsible.
Yes.
You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me.
Alright, calm down.
Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected
Yeah, I'll
my
tell you the
charge
reason why
and got
voice
you
acting
away
is
from the
slowly
scene
dying.
without your being
Yes,
branded a
AI
murderer
is an issue,
and
but we're
thrown
not
in
there
jail.
yet. Give it another few years, it will be a bigger issue. I hate to say this, but there is an increasing amount of YouTubers becoming voice actors. And not to shit on them, because there is some good ones, but the vast majority are coming straight off of YouTube thinking that there's some kind of voice actor. I myself have been approached by multiple fucking small indie devs to do some work. And I'm like, dude, I have absolutely no voice acting experience. I can do silly voices. Anybody can. You've been doing it since you're a kid. It's a big difference to someone who's trained, who has the proper equipment, who has actually done voice work, you know. It's an art, it's a talent, and you have to practice it and you have to train it up. Like, hearing Young Yi or whatever in fucking Yakuza was some of the worst shit I have ever heard. I've never seen someone just read lines from a script. It's like when you see these actors and they go to a table read, you know, which is where all the actors, directors, casting directors, everybody, they sit around a table and they fucking read the script, you know, exactly as it sounds, table read. But they tend to not put on voices, or they don't method act. Some do, you know, they never leave the character. But for the most part, it's just a simple read. Or you might have a casting director who will be thinking about hiring you, you know. So they'll film you reading the lines, and that's where you have to ham it up. But they'll just read it. Like, you'll often hear it when children are being hired and stuff. You'll see their original casting tape, you know, and you'll see how deadpan. And it's really bad because the directors, the casting director, all these people who read with them, they give them nothing, you know, because they don't have the talent.
Now
So
all that
for them
remains
to
is
play
to
that
escape
back
this
and
place.
play it well is
I expect we'll find a
tough.
way out
You
soon
almost
enough,
have to
if we only
contain
press
your
on.
entire acting and voice acting experience into a bottle, like lightning in a bottle, and then just release that when they say go. And that's not easy, just to flip a switch like that.
Still,
That's why a lot of
I've got
people
to
do
wonder
method act,
where
because
this
it tends to
craven
put
plot
them
came from,
physically
and
into
what
the
you
character
did
as
to
well
warrant
as
it.
like mentally.
One
You can
thing's for
lose
certain,
yourself.
you
Anyway,
must have
back to
powerful
voice. This is why
enemies in Burma.
voice acting's getting so bad, because you've got Tom, Dick, and Dumbass sitting in front of a fucking Blue Yeti in their mom's basement. It's not
But
the
why?
same. It's just
It is
not.
not as though
Now,
you're
people
the
have
Arisen true.
natural raw talent, but that talent will go wasted if it's not fucking
What?
used and trained and properly practiced.
Are the Arisen?
Take, for instance, this guy. He's about as much emotion in his voice as the fucking fish blob man from that one fucking meme movie.
It is a small world indeed.
Like, can you
piqued
just
my interest even
come on?
further,
These are
'cause
giant, fantastical times we're living in.
I've no business here. Best I hit the road.
Every single sentence sounds completely different than the last one, where it's like he's recorded his lines separately, or either the only reason could be that it's actual AI, because AI can't figure out emotion, and they never fucking will. But the day they do, we're all doomed, because they'll be able to lie to us, they'll be able to imitate us, we'll be
Right.
ruined.
Let's press on. Judging from the flow
Let's
of
press
air
on
here,
as if there was
the
a
exit
question at the end of
can't
it.
be far.
Fuck. Of course, then you have like other things where people can have disorders or autism, where your reflection and stuff is different. I get that for sure, but that's not what we're dealing with here. As much as TikTok and the world wants you to believe that everyone and their granny has autism, it's far from fucking true. I'm sorry. No matter how wide the spectrum is, you gotta fucking chill. Sometimes you just have unchecked bad behaviors and habits. It doesn't mean you're full on fucking autistic. I hate that. TikTok has ruined 90% of mental illnesses, and we just let them go. Anybody faking their fucking Tourette's, faking any of that stuff, they should be
Well, this is a
strung
right
up.
awful place to
I'm
be cut
telling you,
short.
they should be done for fraud, and
At least
and
you made
I
this out
swear to
all
God,
right.
I would kick the
Don't
living
worry,
shit out of them.
cuz I'll be
And
fine
then
on
they
my
go
own.
on, what's worse is then they lean into another illness. Oh, there's an illness of an illness that's about
After
faking
all,
an illness.
I can't afford to die here.
Yes.
We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet.
I
We'll see
was
each
a
other
big fan
again.
of
You can count on
Vine.
that.
Didn't like
And when we
Musically,
do,
never will.
You'd best be ready for
So when
the
TikTok
fight
came along, I
of
was like,
your
oh, this is a
life.
great mix of shit. So I'm not a big fan of TikTok, if you couldn't tell. Never was, never will. Even the moments of funny that I get out of that, it's nothing that Vine couldn't do and did better, and then half
We
TikToks
are
are fucking Vine.
reunited at last, Master.
So fuck 'em.
I do hope
People
you
just
will
obsessed
have
with
no
TikTok
trouble
because
in the
it's
cave.
their version of doom scrolling, you
It's
know?
done.
It's how they get their information. It's extremely dangerous. What if, like, there is already political TikTok, but what if you had, like, Fox News and all them doing that? People just eat that shit up. You can't live life 30 seconds at a time. You just can't.
No room for careless
That's,
while in another world.
That's
I
madness, man.
happened
It's like
upon a
what we
treasure
used to
chest
do when we
rather
were
close
kids. We'd
by
flick
here.
through all the channels.
Perhaps I could show you the way. We've got choppers.
It's like doing that for 8 hours straight. That's why no one has an attention span anymore. It's not just TikTok, it's just the general consensus of apps and short form media, short form content. We all love our comedy and our cat videos, though. I'll never deny those. Where did you bring me? Over here, okay. Well, we want to get back to Batal. What's this here now? Is this part of this? No, they have a tendency to switch the next quest. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't finished the other one. Track down the second volume. Where is that? That's in checkpoint. Okay, we'll be going back that way. Flickering Shadows. That is actually where we need to go. I think that's got to do with the main quest. It's hard to tell. I don't know what these hands mean. Oh, the hands must be the main quest, is it? No, it's not, because this is definitely a side quest. This is one we need to do with the intent behind the unfinished letter and share your findings with the region kin. That one I don't really understand too much. I think it means we need to go find Thaddeus, then report back to Sven. What does the blue hand mean? View details. What does the blue hand mean? This game is a fucker for not telling you anything. You just kind of scratching your head more times than not. All right. Yeah, I think my bigger issue is just I hate fucking. I just don't like apps at all. I think once we appified everything, we realized how lazy everything had gotten. You know, I mean we're turning celebrities out of NPC fucking. Did you see that dude, that Miles Morales guy? He finally snapped. Watch very closely. Every one of those NPC people keeps snapping over and over. And what's causing that is obviously there's underlining issues. But it also comes down to just good old-fashioned doing the same thing over and over again. Do you understand? Like, why does it take a dude named Voss from a video game called Far Cry 3 for people to fucking realize? It's driving. Don't do the same thing over and over, man. It'll drive you insane. We already get monotonous from normal retail jobs or 9-to-5s or whatever. And even that kind of shakes it up a little bit.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
None of us alike. Alright, next time we get a ripstone, I gotta get Scooby back. Now, something I've noticed is sometimes your pawns don't die. They get stuck in places. And say you're like, come, follow me, I don't want to fight these people. They get stuck. And they won't teleport to you. They'll actually just fucking die, man. Well, we have, we council rented. We don't have to pay for it. What is it? Guy coming around measuring windows and doors and getting new ones. Hey, nice, dude. Nice. I think, that's got to do with, the Europe. Oh no, you guys aren't in the European stuff anymore. Well, for a while there, why did this ogre just crash through the ground and fall there? Oh, it was a Minotaur. Did you kill him? No, you didn't. There was a European mandate that basically said people need this amount of heating and these energy ratings in their homes, or else. And you know, like Europe fucks up a lot of things. But trust me, we are very lucky. We are very, very lucky in a lot of ways. What's cool about these is you can knock their stuff off. Gotta really get rid of this guy first. Yeah, I'm glad, dude. That should make the home much warmer. Look, he knocked off one of his own horns. Nice. Bye-bye. Says there's a ripstone up there, I think. It's all good, we'll find one. This should lead us back to checkpoint. Yeah, well, okay. Bit of a longer way. Yeah, the same thing happened to my old folks' place, where what the fuck? I hate the shielded boys. Look, to just get out. Look at that. They absolutely tanked the whole lot of that. Fuck
I
them.
shall return.
And they had new, improved, expanding insulation foam pumped into their walls. They got them old houses, you know, where it was like asbestos, yes, those. So that I think they say they think it helps, but it's hard to know. Like, they redid that house a few times, and back then, like, if you didn't have a 2-story house, you just kept making your little 1-story house longer and longer, and that's what they have. They have one of those big farmhouses, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Kind of, it's beautiful. Like, if you've seen what they had, they didn't even have a toilet. As they say, you didn't have a pot to piss in, but in this case, it doesn't mean money. It meant they literally didn't have
I
a
spy
toilet.
another statue.
It was like a little outhouse.
Why don't we go take a look?
It's grand, but yeah, it's nice. The only problem is, like, the guys that come over, God bless them, not to be mean around, but it's like one English guy and 14 Polish dudes, and it's like, can anybody, like, can you please stop going in and outside of the house, because you're scaring people. Oh my god. You know, you could be getting out of the fucking shower and be approached by fucking these people because they need something but they can't communicate. It's shocking. Like, it used to be a thing, like in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, is just the way it was, you know, cheap labor and all that. But are we at this point where people can't be arsed to learn a bit of the language of the country you're in? Same as an Irish person going to Spanish. Going to Spain, you don't learn some Spanish. Have a bit of cop on. The problem with these guys is I've talked to many of them and know a lot of good people from different countries, but what they're doing is they don't want to be in your country. They fucking hate your country. They only love their own country. They're just here to make money because your country gives them more. And they buy and build a house for 1/10 of the price in their homeland. It's the same reason why a lot of them wouldn't fuck with COVID as well. It's just so strange. It's just different ways of living, I guess. But it's kind of like the whole propaganda stuff. Like, they'll listen to their own government, even though they've been living in this country or any country for 10 plus years. But it comes from other sides of, like, racism as well. They're not going to feel like an English person or an Irish person. They're not treated like one. But it's always, those things are two-sided.
I've got a good feeling about
Two-sided always. You have to make an effort on their side. You'll always see the older generations, like how many foreign families have come over and then their parents will not learn anything, and they'll just begrudgingly, angrily just sit in the corner cussing and blinding in their home mother tongue. And you've got, and some of the kids are not allowed to speak English, you know, they're learning it in school. I see it all the time. I'm like, you're not giving your child a fair start. You're a disgrace of a parent. I get that you don't want them to lose their mother tongue. That's completely fine. It's a child. They can learn both. You denying them and ostracizing them for the kids and the teachers in their class is causing bullying and racism and overall a stunted social growth, and you're a piece of shit of a parent. I see it all the time, man. It's so simple to be a good parent. It really is. They have their hard moments where they're very sick. They'll be close to death or anything. They can have hard moments when they make some of the wrong choices, but it's actually easy to be a good parent because you just need to be there for them. It's very fucking simple. People continue to like.
shop in Vermont, eh? That sounds like an apt
Oh, thank you.
description
For
of
once, the
Ibrahim's
pawns
spring
actually
store.
help me. People tend to
I can
try too
guide
hard
you
to
there
not
if
be
you
like their
wish.
own parents on their kids and then end up being the same
Guide is
thing all over
most
again.
welcome.
Nice. I was going
Welcome,
Bernie. I think I
sir.
bought this
If
book
you
before.
think me a liar,
Let's see.
then buy some.
Let's see. Is this one on the transference of souls? So this guy in Batal has been wanting me to help him, but I actually think he's secretly trying to transfer, as you can see, a fucking. Is he trying to transfer a soul? Is he gonna awaken
On the
some beast?
transference, it is not
Yes.
like to do much harm on its
Can be happening
own.
next couple of months.
But when
Nice.
combined with its twin, the
Um,
first volume.
The only problem is you
tis
might be a
out
few
and
days without
indeed.
windows and doors, right? Or a few weeks. Are they gonna set you up in a hotel, or is it going
Take
to
care how you use it, sir.
be? All right.
Many thanks to you.
think I'm helping someone I shouldn't be.
We
Look
have
at this guy. We
acquired
look
the
like this
grimoire
cool, like,
entitled
fucking...
On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested.
We look like a superhero. I like it.
Will we be delivering it to him?
No, we're just gonna
The
fucking
choice is
stare
yours
at
to
it.
make, Master. But let us speak with him either way.
Actually, she's got a good point, man. It sounds really dodgy. Is he doing something? Transference of souls? So it started off where he was losing his eyesight. He wanted us to help him. We helped him a little bit. Now he
Allow me
wants
to
this.
guide you, Master.
You don't think
I
he's
know
going
the
to
person
transfer
you
his soul into someone else with better eyesight?
Well,
That would be silly.
now isn't this lucky? Someone who knows
Now watch
the way.
this. If you lose your main pawn, they just come right back to that.
I'll acquit myself better next time.
No, you're all
You can
good.
be sure of that.
Now
The
we
longer
can
you
resume
take-
our grand adventure.
The longer you take to res your pawns, the more health they lose. So when you do res them, they're like 1 or 2 hits off and dying again, you know? Nice, dude. It must be pretty fucking hard up, isn't it? And then the door as well, like, there's a lot of people will just have a door that barely closes, because it's just the way it is. And they'll have to put like an iron bar up to keep it closed.
So,
Been there,
seek to enter. Go on.
been there. Talk about a housing crisis. The houses that are there are not properly maintained. And that's not from the tenants, you know, some tenants fuck things up, but very rarely. But as you were saying, things like windows and doors and big appliances, that's mainly up to the landlord, but don't give a shit. Alright, we can take the ox cart here. Are you good, bro? Oh, there's that fucking Dante Virgil cunt that caused us trouble earlier. I should murder you where you stand, you little prick. Nice. Yeah. What are you guys up to today?
My curative magics are at your disposal.
See, look, why is she half
Wait a
dead?
moment.
Oh, she's poisoned. How did she get poisoned? She must have ran into her own arse. Alright, even though it's facing
Out of
this
the
way.
cart. Quick. This ox cart's
This one goes
bound
to
for... You've got to
back
pay before we depart.
Yeah. You're still gonna bump into a fucking Cyclops on the way.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
How do they?
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their...
Every now and then there's a royal ox cart goes by, which you can't get into it. It's really nice. It's like fully functional, very Victorian.
Out of the cart.
I don't want to think it. One of us has been poisoned.
Alright. Try not to fight near the ox cart because you keep fucking breaking it. Please don't break the ox cart, I beg of you. Fuck's sake, man.
I could have done no better.
That ox cart is dead, so. Oh shit, we got a rattler, be careful. These ones are kind of made of stone. Jesus. Alright. Chill. Everybody chill. Bitch! Thanks. Oh my god. The fucking... Who did that? That was Scooby. You fucking prick.
I must be losing my nerve.
We had the ox cart completely fine up until the last second, then
There
he
ought
used
not
the
to be
ice
water
on it.
here. I have an ill feeling about this.
So annoying that happens, though, I'll tell you what. And they're so weak. I know it's just a piece of timber, but all you can do really is a thing you can equip and you can stop the ox
No sense
carts from
letting the
getting
enemy gain the upper hand.
raided. If it's
The
like a
early
skill or whatever, but I don't
as they say.
fancy wasting. I've only got 8 skill slots. I'm not using one. With the very few times I use an ox cart. Jesus. There's a lot of fuckers. Come on, you useless bastards. I'm not here to fight. I have to walk the rest of the way now
I
because
shan't allow any
the ox
further
cart
harm to
can't
come to
survive.
you.
See, they talk about like normal fast travel being boring, so they do it in this game. Well, I'm sorry, Capcom, but you know what else is boring? The ox cart breaking for the 50th fucking time. It's not a fully functioning fast travel. I'm sorry. That's a fucking headache. I paid that man 200 gold for nothing, basically. I could have fucking walked there myself. No Rest of the Wicked? Yeah, it does. It's from the Ori devs. Now, unfortunately, it's only available on PC. It's early access. So that kind of rules me out of playing it for now. But it's okay. Early access games are like demos. You're barely getting a full game. You're gonna get a game that's buggy as a motherfucker too, you know. But I think there's a good few streamers playing it, and Moon Studios, the guys who made the game, have set up. They've been very transparent about it. You usually know about this, but they have a creator code or an affiliate code where you get upwards of $10 off it. As it stands, it's 40, so that would bring it down to 30, which I think is probably the original price. They do this a lot. It's the oldest trick in the book in business, where you say there's a 50% sale when actually you just jack the price up 25% first, then did a 50% sale. It's very simple, basic stuff, going back since the fucking dog's age. Alright, might as well do this while we're here. So this is the guy. He already lost one eye trying to fix his eyesight.
Greetings, Sir Arisen.
He never had that.
Have you found the second volume of
let's see what
On the
happens. I
Transfer
kind of want to see.
Souls?
This could be like one of those bad endings. When reunited with its twin, it grants access to a forgotten spell, more like a forbidden spell, right? He might try and transfer his soul to us. Let's see.
Fortune smiles upon
He
me.
seems
at
like a good
last.
man, though. But
with this,
we don't
my
know.
shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you.
And I guess we'll have to come back in a few days.
Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come.
Uh-oh.
Bear witness to this momentous occasion.
I'm scared. What are you gonna do? I will
We're all
witness.
to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
I've got a feeling he's going to transfer something, huh? Alright, once we do this, we're gonna head over to the palace. I want to see what the palace is like here. I definitely am getting a Prince of Persia vibes. It's called the Flame Bearer Palace. You can see they're quite like quite Persian in nature, so they might have some old practices. Some of the temples give me like Mongolian vibes, you know, not quite Aztec. Mongolian temples have incredible, beautiful rooftops on them. They are spires, you know, but they're kind of like baubles. They almost look like a stone ear of
Wait a
corn.
moment.
Alright, what's he gonna do? He's gonna. This is his home or something? Got a bad feeling about this, bucko. I assume you could keep the transference of souls yourself. Seems I could have done that with the
This is the moment I've been
Elven
preparing for.
quest as well. Watch him transfer his soul with a dog or a piece of food.
Dear, is this truly safe?
I don't think so.
I'm afraid of what's to come.
Esmeralda, yes, I think your husband may be messing with shit.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Please don't. Another word for transference of souls is death. Just to let you know.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
Oh.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter.
Yeah, I'd rather
But
just
I've
give
come
him
too far. I must see this
10,000
through.
gold, you know. Oh man, did I just give this guy his own?
I believe I need only.
Oh no.
Ha!
I hope I didn't just give him a ticket to his own death. Hello?
I did it! I did it! Now,
What?
what do we have here?
Where's your family gone? Dude, what the fuck? Where's your family gone?
'Tis sand. Sanders could be found anywhere.
Where's your family? Did you just kill your family?
I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learnt my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears.
Huh?
My dears?
Are you stupid?
Esmeralda. Raylia. Where could they have gone?
That's your fucking family, dude. You killed them. You turned them to sand.
This
He's so
is
clueless.
my daughters. And here's
Oh
my
my
wife's
god.
wedding
Can we
ring.
fix this? I don't think so.
Why would they be buried here in
Oh, this
the
guy
sand?
is so clueless.
Unless... Nay, it couldn't be.
What a fool.
My wife and daughter vanished? For this?
No, dude.
Piles of sand?
You turned them into sand, you fuck. It's ash.
No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin.
God, what a fool.
They run off somewhere, that's all.
They say ignorance
Sure.
is bliss. This guy is dumb as rocks.
I'll just have to find them.
Alright.
Come back, my dears. I was a fool.
I
Short-sighted
think
ambition.
this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge
Yes, we
Sir
were very
Isaac
wrong.
after all.
There's not much I can do to help
Might there
him.
have been some other way?
Probably. I would have just given him money. Looks like that there was different conclusions to that. Wait, can I pick up their fucking dead body sand? I pick up Ring of Disfavor. I am so sorry. Whoops, it looks like we meddled and that's cool that there's different outcomes though. Increase the likelihood of being targeted by foes. Alright, maybe we'll come back in a few days, might be able to help him. He finally gets it.
Oh no!
Oh no! This man was clearly voice acted by a dog or something. I don't know. What a strange. I honest to God, what strange voice acting. It's not much. You don't have to ham things up too much, but for the love of God, get the emotion right. That's what happens. They're just speaking into a blue yeti. They don't have. This is why it's so important when you're like, if you're on a set, you're given an emotion. You know, it's like, okay, what's my emotion?
By and large, the people
What's
of
my...
Dogma seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Yeah, I want to see this empress.
They revere her.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Alright, they're gonna
Wait
keep
a minute.
getting hurt. Sound like such a normal little meager quest. It's just like short-sighted ambition. You know, it's not that big a deal. So there's 2 inns in this town. One of them is a tourist trap that charges you 10,000 just to sleep there. It's like a fucking Airbnb in LA. And then the other one just charges you normal prices. So yeah, scumbags. We will rest there because I'm hurting too. Now the thing about poison in this game, it's very unique.
There's something written here.
At the start will do exactly like any other poison, which will take your health down, you know.
Not sure how much
but
longer I can keep
if you leave the
Getting
poison
proper
on,
rest is an
it can turn
important
and
duty in
fatal.
its own right.
Shut the fuck up. Let me sleep. Alright. Let me see. Let's see if there was a different way of doing this. Oh, I could have given him a forgery of the book. Whap, 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 whap. Oh well. So that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to give him a forgery. I forgot. We were even at the forgery place. That's all good. What is this? Pawn traveled with Craig, and they said thank you. Okay, thank you. Just don't give me any dragon's plague. It's alright.
'Tis a relief to
Ultimate
be
decides
home.
whether you're good or
Let us
bad
just
ending
say that
and
not
your reward.
all Arisen are quite
Keeping
like
in your
you,
inventory
Master.
for 3 days becomes rotten. You've waited too long. You need to find another one. Oh, interesting. Oh no, hold on. That's a different part. Sorry. A good ending. If you give Isaac the fake book, let's see, 16,000 G. Yeah, I fucked that up. I didn't even think. So apparently now he will abandon the store and go off. Nice. Okay. Wow, I fucked that one up. That's all good. You forget these things.
A good sleep does wonders.
So if you do it right,
Off we go,
you'll
then.
become quite a powerful
to forge
spell
on?
merchant. That's all good. These things happen. I don't really care. I want to play these games out as is. As we said with the Sphinx stuff, it was a complete asinine, horrible quest that required you to have prior knowledge of half of the riddles and the final battle because a cutscene takes over and you have no option. So just foolishness. Overall foolishness. Let's go to the Flame Bear Palace first. We have to do stuff up there as well. No worries. No worries. Oh my god, put your hands up. He's going to get you. Don't know if this leads into the Flame Bear Palace there. I don't think so. Maybe you have to go around. But we'll have a look. This seems like more of a prayer hall. Apparently last time they were changed 20 years. So only took a day to change them. Okay, good.
Well met,
Oh,
Sir
here she
Arisen.
is. Might be able
Let
to buy
us
a house.
dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion.
So this is the woman we met when we first came here.
Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications.
Oh god, is she poisoned or something?
Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled,
Okay.
gifting me a wounded arm in the process.
Oh damn, you want me to find him? Please don't be Ragnar.
He may seek to strike again. Yet I
Okay.
fear, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen.
Catch
Will you
this
catch
villain.
this villain in
Absolutely.
my deepest thanks? Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure
Okay.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, sir.
Cool, we're going to set up a sting for an assassin. Go to Flamebear's Palace in the morning. Is this Flamebear's Palace? It is. Okay, I actually went around this way. Because there's actually really cool things. There's a person you can find here. I believe his name is Emmerich, I want to say. And he sells a lot of forbidden potions and stuff. That's all I'll say. Okay, we are in the morning time, I think. But she's probably going to mean the next morning, you know. 'Cause that's how this game works. Everything's fucking 3 days away. And now these have gone from blue to 1, whatever that means. when Empress Nadinia commences her supplications and lend your aid to Sir Melania. Are we in the right place?
There's naught to be done.
Wanna-
I only
wanna
hope
see
you'll
this
return
place.
sooner rather than later.
Looks like she's doing her supplications. Does she address her people or something? Is that what we're doing? Her supplications. These people are just praying to the flame. Not since getting cold feet. What are you talking about? Are you an assassin? Nah, you're probably just a guard. The Empress, I highly doubt she's just walking around willy-nilly, is she? Wouldn't be surprised though. Excuse me, I guess if you don't act right here, she could end up dead. I suppose she doesn't have 7,006 different, you know, people guarding her, and I'm here. Hello. This is definitely the morning, right? Let's go back and talk to her and see what she says. I don't think it's as simple as that, sadly.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
But see, this
You
shit I
must
hate,
ensure
right?
Her
Because
Majesty.
what actually happens is you can both fucking fail it because you're at the right time, also the wrong time. It's really weird. So say now I go rest here to make it morning time.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
That could cause me to fail the mission, even though I'm here in the morning time, you know, because I accept the mission there.
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To
Yes.
see who can keep pace?
Fairness,
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Let's go find a bench over here to rest. Let's hope that's enough. My experience, you're better off to go a little further away. Things get really pissy. I was trying to reset some monsters and it said 2 days. After resting for 4, there was still no sight of them. I moved about 12 fucking feet away to another camp, then rested and it was fine. So it's kind of chunk loading stuff. I will doze off. This will make it night time or maybe morning time. I don't fucking know. When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. I think it's just midday now. Who knows? I just keep pushing until it sends the quest forward. That's all you can do. Here's the chicky boom. She's there. Like, what's going on, missus?
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
Yes.
We shall remain here.
They're not allowed in here. Why is the objective sending me here to this random bit? Is she upstairs or something? Ah, that could be it. She could be upstairs, maybe. I see the bitch. Where the bitch at? The sunlight hurts my... No, that's downstairs. Something without wanting love weighs heavy on my mind. Excuse me. Yeah. Very, very obtuse quests. Just like the first game. Foolishness, in my opinion. We are so far removed from 2012 that this is kind of inexcusable in a way. You either got quests where the fucking NPC humps your leg, runs up to you and takes control away from you. Or you have to wait 3 days and can't find the quest. It's just, there's a simple solution that's been going on since fucking the start of the fucking PS2 when we have fucking quest markers and fucking a quest log. It's not that hard. Stop being obtuse just because you want to be different. It's not fun. You're making it awkward to just do a simple playthrough. You silly bastards. What are they like, huh? I'll never forget the whole Brand quest. Like, it was so ridiculous because I had got into the swing of, like, just basically breaking him every time, you know? Because it's like, oh, can't be here. Oh, and then he would just show up during the day. He swore he'd never do that. So I completely had broken him by just constantly changing the time. Problem is, a lot of these quests are time sensitive. And then they're forcing this kind of meet me here at this time stuff. So what's actually happening is you're creating a fucking time sensitive and broken quest. Here she goes. One of these, the Empress? It's her little tiny thing?
And
Nope.
who might?
Oh, this might be her as a... someone
Sir
else, huh?
Arisen, you've come just in time.
I believe I was here just in time a fucking
Sir
day ago.
Irmhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen.
Oh, yeah.
Come to aid us
That's
in
me.
apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal
We
has
don't know
no
if the Empress is
future.
even a good person, but it's
Her
better
Majesty
to
cannot be allowed to come
at least
to harm.
serve and be an ally for as long as we need to be, you know? Because a good first impression is more important, you know? Like with Queen Disa and that, we kind of snuck in with the masquerade ball. We knew what was up from the get-go, you know? Ironically, though, I'm surprised we have not had an audience with this big bad, you know, the false Arisen. I suppose we'd be locked up. I don't think he would be able to even recognize us. He's a fool. But he has that crazy necklace, so either what's going on is Queen is fully puppeteering him, or someone else is. You know, and we saw that in the first game where there was absolutely dark hands in the background of every nation. It's kind of cool.
Indeed. We are
this
well
dark
glad of your
sorcerer,
aid.
jester
May it
figure.
prove
I
unnecessary.
enjoyed that a lot. We'll see. Well, it all led back to the dragon anyway, so.
Ere Her Majesty's supplications
The
begin,
dragon really is.
I shall give you a description of our target.
He's the
Pray seize the
life
rogue
and
should
death
you espy him.
of this game. Alright, Mrs.
We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet.
That's what I
Be
plan
not
to do.
reckless in your decision,
Don't we just run around
lest you
town telling
apprehend the
everybody?
innocent.
Okay.
Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life.
Why don't
should
you
it come to
use
that.
a dummy? You know? Use someone else, a double in her honor. Very simple stuff. You can still draw out the assassin.
O lambent flame, we offer thee
There
these
she is.
words of prayer on
Also,
behalf
she's been
of
there that
our
whole time.
people.
Didn't we see her praying already? Whoops. Alright. Come on out of the cutscene. I can't defend the woman if we're in a cutscene. I don't want to be responsible for someone dying. Apprehend the assassin. Where he at though? Wait, where? What? You're right. Where is he?
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him. I
Alright.
shall pray.
I have to wait to espy him. I don't see anybody yet. Oh jeez, is this him here? Oh, don't freak me out. I'm just gonna stand here so no one can get any closer. How would you know? Like, what if they poison her? Anybody moving around at all? Come on.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
As soon as anyone moves even
We
close.
ask that Batal may e'er prosper.
The fell
and we
dragon.
ask that a day may come
I think it might be that
when
guy in the
bestial,
background there.
human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world
Oh,
may
see,
live in
they're good people.
harmony with one another.
You just gotta be careful he doesn't sneak around. Come on, anybody moving? How are you supposed to know?
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end.
Uh-huh.
Have you located the rogue?
No, how am I supposed to know who? I don't know how I should have. How am I supposed to know? Is this guy here?
Might you be looking to enlist?
How would I know who the person is?
I've got nothing for ye.
That's bullshit, game. How would I know who's the person? There's no way of knowing. Now they're spawning in. Oh, don't do this to
Before
me, game.
you stands the forbidden mad Lord Face.
Right, somebody's moving here.
Aye. Is there aught you require,
How are you supposed to know who the assassin is?
May thine hallowed fire burn through us. We swear fealty unto thee. Originate.
How are you supposed to know?
There used to be an apothecary here, but I'm sure they had their reasons.
What a lot of
Her
cock.
Majesty's supplications. Could it be that the rogue has not come?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Hold on, it's right near the end. I don't want to move too far away from her. This is so fucking obtuse. I'm not. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not leaving her side. It's telling me to look down here. Nobody's doing anything suspicious. How about this guy here?
Always another errand to see to.
You fucking move for a second.
Boots laced, strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
I don't see him, right? Am I supposed to know something?
O lambent flame. We
See,
beseech
they make
thee
it
to
harder when they
heed
spawn
our
in like that,
humble
like fucking
prayers.
ghosts. Yeah, I think she might be the assassin. I don't see anybody. It's telling me to search down here. There's not a single thing out of place.
The Empress's supplications have concluded without incident.
God, way to make it so tense. You didn't have to do that.
I shall return to Her Majesty's side. May this peace only continue.
Jesus Christ. Sorry I can't fucking read someone's mind and their intentions to do an assassination.
No!
Howdy. Oh. Who this legger? How's it going, Lacuna? No!
Your Majesty!
What?
How could this have happened?
No, there's no way.
We must staunch the bleeding.
I didn't fucking
and
move.
capture the fiend who did this. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I have
Wow.
failed you.
How were you supposed to know? I think it's her. I'm starting.
The Empress
Oh, it must be this bitch.
is fallen.
Is she dead?
How can this be?
Oh my god, what a fucking game. They didn't give me a single thing to look out for.
Such a dreadful thing. I do not want to believe it.
Is this supposed to happen?
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard Her Majesty.
This game, dude, it doesn't make any
the sting
sense.
of this failure most keenly.
It's like playing blind, deaf, and dumb and just pressing buttons hoping something happens. How was I supposed to know? Was it meant to happen? I swear someone was supposed to tell me something else. Jeez, after that Sphinx quest, I can't trust a single thing in this game. I can't. It's completely obtuse. Gee, it's not that hard just to lay it out. You know, I know people don't want hand holding. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking. Let's hope it wasn't really hard. What's worse is it's all set up with autosave, so it's like, haha, you know, that kind of way. So stupid. Now I'm back on fucking Wiki again. Son of a bitch. Maybe you just can't save her. Oh my god, you have to. Let's find a culprit with their hair tied back and a scar on the right arm. When did she tell me that? When did she tell me that? Get fucked, the game. She did not tell me that. Did anybody hear her say that? Her hair tied back and a scar? Dude, I'm about to fucking kick some ass. This is so obtuse. Just spell it out. Honestly, I think it's the fucking maiden, Irmchild. Because she's named. When did she fucking tell me anything about this? What's worse is, I blame the quest marker and the quest log. It tells you nothing. How many times did I look at the Sphinx's quest marker and it was like, I think it's done, like you can't go back. It sucks, dude. I hate save scumming because it's not my mistake to make. She didn't tell me shit. She didn't tell me shit. Not once did I hear the word scar above your eye. Are you crazy? Who the fuck are you talking about?
Take a better mind than mine to solve this.
What is it, Virgil from earlier? You're telling me I'm supposed to find one of these people? How the fuck do you zoom in?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Dominus. Dominus. What the? And then they're spawning in and out as well. You're out of your fucking mind. Where's this bitch? Can I talk to you for a second? When do you tell me about this scar? Shut up, Nadine.
Seize the rogue the moment you aspire.
Look at this. That's all she says.
I shall pray for your success.
She says him as well. It might not be a him. Seize the rogue. Tuppence a bag.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty, have you located the rogue?
I'm fucking trying. You've told me fucking nothing. And they're spawning in. And then the people like change when you come back. What the fuck, dude? Who's this little prick here?
What say you? I've a colour for every occasion.
Huh? These are people in the shop. I'm about to smack someone in the fucking face.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all that is base and wicked. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity.
Can't really tell, but I think it might be this guy here.
And ask no.
Fucking bastards, dude. In the fucking photo mode just to fucking see somebody? Are you out of your fucking mind? You know how much I hate photo mode. It's one of the cunty, stupid fucking shit. How do you get rid of the hood? I can't see. I don't see no scar. Scar on the right arm. Oh no, I was looking at their eye. So the right arm would be our left arm. I mean, he's got a scar on his chest there. Could that be him? Do 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 do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, have you got any scars? You little dick. You little dick, and the photo mode is not helping. You dropped the. Of course, two guys right beside each other look exactly the same. What a cunty little system. So you got this guy. Can I change the view of... Like, this is another problem as well. Is that you can't fucking... His photo modes are all made by dumbasses. Alright, he's got a scar right there. Look. So I don't remember her telling me that. But then again, I don't listen. So it might not be the game's fault. Alright, bitch tits.
Her Majesty's
Shut up!
That the rogue has not come.
No, the rogue is right here. There he is.
What's your problem?
Fuck off! That's him there. How do I know?
You best watch yourself.
How do I claim who it is?
What say you? I've a colour for every...
What do you want?
Do I kill him? Oh, I gotta use the grab. Okay.
Who are ye supposed to be?
Alright. Fuck it. I didn't want to have to
Stay
save
on
scum,
to
but the game told me not to. Bastards.
Ah, sod it.
Fuck you. So you're supposed to know to go into photo
Apprehend
mode.
him
Because
at
life
once.
has a photo mode, doesn't
That
it?
man there is the assassin.
Nice. I don't want the Empress to die
Nicely
before I
done,
met
Sir
her.
Arisen. Let us inform Sir
That
Ernhild
sucks.
of
You gotta.
what is
I know,
transpired.
dude. I'm telling you, we played a 3-hour quest of the Sphinx with these riddles, and they were all like tricks and metas. Now, riddles usually are tricks. That makes sense. It's fine. But all of it needed prior knowledge. It was like a second playthrough. And then when you fought the Sphinx, which I was waiting the whole game to do,
Your Majesty.
it ended in a cutscene.
glad
You're
am I
supposed
to
to
see you
know.
unharmed.
Like Dynamite was trying to help me, but there's no way. You're supposed to know to be an archer. You can't just equip a bow and arrow. You have to go off the vocation guild and switch to an archer. You're supposed to know to run in the 5 seconds you have to get an arrow out of the chest and then shoot her with it. Fucking bullshit, man.
The
Bullshit.
brigand has been
And I was
captured.
kicking her ass too. I was enjoying the
chaos
fight.
of the
Our
past few
cutscene
days
took
ought to
over
be
and she flew
behind
away.
us now.
So annoying. That's not intuitive gameplay. That's what we
We
call
owe this outcome
fucking
to you,
cuckold
Sir
gameplay.
Arisen.
So it's
You
the
cannot
devs
know the
playing a
depth
trick
of
on you.
my gratitude.
Forcing a second playthrough. What is this, fucking From Software? You'll play New Game
yes,
plus
of
plus plus
course.
44555.
Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen.
How about touch some fucking grass? How about that?
The same is true of you, Sir.
Alright, I'd
Minor.
rather keep her alive because I think she's
Your
cool.
efforts were most admirable.
I like
considering
Batali. I
your
like
wound.
what's going on here.
Now that a measure of peace is
I'm not
returned
gonna let
to
the
us,
game. I
however,
just talked about like
you ought to
letting the
devote
chips
yourself to
fall where they
convalescence
lie,
for
but
a
not in
time.
this case. Like the other guy killed his whole family. I'm just gonna let that lie. That sucks,
You
but
may.
it is what it is. But
The
this,
curative hot springs
I haven't
on
even met
Volcanic
the poor
Island
woman.
are said to be wondrous for healing.
I did not
Go
hear a
there to
scar above
recuperate.
his eye or anything like that.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently.
Bitch.
And return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most
Yes,
valiant
as if she won't be
efforts, Sir
assassinated
Arisen.
anyway. Alright, you apprehend the assassin. Of course, they're all got man buns, but you know me, I will never miss an opportunity to arrest a man with a man bun. Honestly. I think men who go around with man buns probably should be castrated because they're no longer men. Like, well, what is that in your head? If you don't need, if you're gonna put balls on your head, you don't need balls in your pants. Sorry. That's the way it goes. No, it's just a haircut. It's not that serious, for God's sake. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. Don't give me that kind of power. Alright, that's that done. Sucks to have to do it like that. Looks like we can find her again somewhere else. She said something about the restorative volcanic spa. We'll have a look again. That sucks. I have to pull up the wiki like 4 times. I don't do that. I do it like the odd time in like Elden Ring or something if I'm trying to get a build well, you know, or I'm like, hey, where do I find this very specific Titanite shard that I can get just a little bit earlier before we get into the place so we can have a better shot at something, you know, that kind of way. That's about it. I used to do that with like the attack prayer beads in Sekiro, you know, because shit was hard. That was the only way of improving strength at all, you know. Shit was hard. So I don't mind that. I don't mind even admitting that, but not when it's an RPG. Going into the wiki and stuff is usually a failing of the game to not tell you, right? But then if you have lower dumps and text dumps and walls of text, I ain't reading it, so you can't win. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. Alright. There is a lady here. You have a nice time. Can I say anything else to you? She's cool as well.
Prayer will eat. Thank you, Sir
Yeah.
Arisen.
See, I'm happier that she's alive. Fuck it. Just the guest chamber. I could have left her dead there, but that could have caused some upheaval. We already let that guy die. Okay. Or not die. He killed his family. It was accidental. Hey, thanks for the Wigstone shard. Bitch. No, I'm enjoying this game, but they, in trying to replicate its 2012 counterpart, they did it too well. I know it's usually not a bad thing to give out about, but I see it as a bad thing because that game needed a lot of quality of life things. You know, there's things the games do right you know, like we call them Eurojank games, and we love them for it. Like, you know, there's a couple of Eurojank games coming out pretty soon. We call them that because they're like European AA games, and they're doing things their own way with their own engine, and that comes with its own caveats and horribly awkward, you know, gameplay elements. That's what this feels like. This feels like it's. I've said this since the start, but it's Capcom, a Japanese developer, making a Western RPG. And if you're only looking at something like Bethesda as the influence to make a Western RPG, you're gonna have one loady fucking screen, awkward bastard of a game. But underneath all that, under that layer of filth up the top, you have this really addictive, fantastic RPG. And that's why we love Bethesda. God fucking help them, they can't make a game without a load screen. Or a fucking NPC camera that zooms the fuck in till you're vomiting in your suit. It's like, jish, but God, we love the RPGs underneath it. I think Starfield definitely represents that more than any of their other games, because people chat on it. It's like hyper social media times, you know, so every little detail is ran over. And it's wonderful. Like, as a starting block, the only thing you can really compare Starfield to is Fallout 3, because that was their first Fallout. It's not the first Fallout, but it was their first one. And Elder Scrolls like fucking Daggerfall, you know, or Morrowind if you want to be. You can't even compare it to Oblivion or Skyrim, because they had perfected that over multiple generations. That's why Skyrim is so tasty. You know, that took fucking 4 games to get there, lads. Go look at Daggerfall and see where they started. It was a shoestring held together with duct tape kind of game, and it still was addictive as shit. Because they realized that people just love a good old sandbox, you know. It might be fuck all to do in the sandbox, but we love it. That's exactly what they did. And I love Starfield. I think there's a lot to love there. I think, unfortunately, they've shot themselves in the foot, because when you've created things like Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76, even though it launched in a horrible way, but this thing of a live service, always constant content, when you've got something like Starfield where you're like, I've seen everything there is, even if it took me 250 hours, it feels empty. And then space itself is always desolate and empty as well. There's a lot to love in Starfield, and there's a lot that they wish that they cut, you know. There's a lot of the fast travel, like they have 3 different galaxy maps, and you realize that there's just a jump button in the bottom that just goes go to destination, and that's all you need. And I never looked at the galaxy map again, only to complain about it, because it's a complete disgrace of a map. It's basically their way of trying to show a 3D representation of our galaxy, which is fucking impossible to do. Everything we see are little CGI things, you know, in documentaries and stuff, you know. It's so hard. So you're just getting this dot to that dot, and it's like looking at constellations, you know. It's all pretty when it makes the shape of a bull or a scorpion, but when actually trying to piece it together for destinations, it's a fucking disaster, you know. So yeah, it came off really horrible. It was really weird. You could use both left stick and right stick to try and move this galaxy map, but it was inside of a bubble, but it was 2D represented. It was so weird. So you'd have this moment where you'd push the camera all the way here, but some of the constellations were still cut off. It was fucking weird, dude. It's weird. I still stand by, as basic as they were, some of the Mass Effect galaxy maps were just banging, you know? A little bit of style over substance, but they got the job done. Fucking learn from that, for Christ's sake. I mean, honestly, BioWare themselves need to learn from that. After Mass Effect 2, they just forgot how to make games. Fucking Dragon Age 2, Mass Effect 3 was great, but it was like a giant movie, you know? It was like Michael Bay got together with Tom Cruise and had a weird fucking galaxy baby. I'm like, hello? Do you remember when we used to put points in our stats and we used to min-max our guns and armor? And no? Okay, good, grand. Let's blow some shit up. Okay, let's go. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's fine, but Christ almighty. Hence why the everything felt rushed, and then we got to the ending and it's a little boy screaming at you, and it's like, fuck this, man, I'm gonna blow his head off and have the galaxy to myself. And then Andromeda, less said about that the better. It has its fun moments. Someone on the combat and traversal team clearly knows what they're doing, but everyone else on the team does not. Graphics teams, the writing teams, everything. Optimization, everything's fucked. Alright, so we've done that. Let's see, what's next? We can go here to this guy called Ambrosia in Flickering Shadows. This seems to be main quest. Now, it might look like Stone of Remembrance. It might look like we have to go up that way, but I think we have to go. This is actually part of the volcanic stuff, which is down here. You can see it's all great. Alright, we can go up there. So we go through the dye area. Okay, I think there's a cheeky griffin over here. There's a griffin in one of these islands, right? And, you know, he's meant to be fought like every other griffin. But secretly, he has another purpose. This griffin, for whatever reason, will fly you all over the map. Somebody went all the way the fuck out to sea. Like, you know, if you went to Elden Ring and went into the middle of the ocean. Someone was out here because the griffin took him out there. Now, eventually, he just lost his stamina and fell off and died. But, Jesus, if it wasn't a good wild ride along the way. I don't blame him for that. That shit's fun. Alright, we'll head up here.
Are mere travelers from beyond the rift.
Nice. Tattoo is James Hetfield got some new ink on his middle finger. You're clearly more of a like metalhead and all that to me. I have no idea who these people are. People getting obsessed about guitarists and drummers from a singular band reminds me of people who get obsessed and know porn actresses by name. I think it's really weird. I think it's parasocial. I think you need to just fucking fuck off and learn how to you know, do the guitar, your instrument, and just become your own idol and stop worshipping these people, so that when they eventually get cancelled for grooming or having weird minors on there as roadies and groupies, and you go, oh no, surprise Pikachu face, they were drugged up and they did heinous acts, oh no. Like, where have you been? Have you born in the last fucking 10 years or something? Jesus Christ, what the fuck do you think these people did, man? They got fucked off their face and did whatever they could. Because we idolized them. We turned them into... And that's when you have to separate the art from the artist. Until you find out they just went on a giant murder-suicide pact. And it's like, well, can't really separate the art from the artist because he's after separating his wife's body parts. Kind of hard on that one, sorry. We all have that one person we adore. And we're like,
useful ingredients to be gathered.
Here's the thing, I got a lot of actors, musicians, and devs that I like, but that's it. Like, thanks for the game, thanks for the music, thanks for the movie. Moved on. That's it.
We'll never get anywhere.
I'm not out here worshipping the ground they live on. It's unhealthy behavior. That's why they're called stands. Lenny Kravitz songs. Motorhead there would be a Metallica. I'll be honest with you, I think Metallica are one of the most overrated bands ever. Overrated. In their time, the first couple of albums, they were amazing. Then they got up their own ass. They destroyed music as we know it. They destroyed the relationship between the listener, us, the people buying their music, and the record labels, which was meant to be just, here's a product, buy the product, thank you. Now it's, how much can we swindle out of these fuckers? Don't give them a single track for free. Fuck you. Fuck Lars. Fuck all those dudes. Fuck them.
Am I the first to notice we've all got...
And here we are now, we've come full circle where we got Metallica songs in Fortnite. Kids don't even know what the band's name is. His name will say what it was. You can sell Jaspers in the place you're at, rare but not in Burma. Oh really? Okay. Surprised you like any celebrities, considering most of them want to punch them. I do. Well no, in fairness, the ones I want to punch in the face, I think I've said, it's like Mark Wahlberg. What's the other guy? Matt Damon.
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Browse.
Never mind, 'tis of little.
I'm
searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you hands.
What, blue crystal shard like this? Why you bitch?
The moment I've been waiting.
Picked it up. Fuck you.
Allow me to gather these up.
What are you talking about? Give me that stuff back. Jesus, you're a horny little bitch. I didn't even move. No, I talked about actors I like. I think Matthew McConaughey like pulled his career out of his ass, which is very, very good. Definitely a lot I want to beat the shit out of. I think we all feel the same though, right? It's not about jealousy, it's just like, I'm sick of seeing your face on screen, so I want to punch the shit out of this. Look at all this news coming out about Brad Pitt being one of the worst fathers you can ever imagine.
That was well thought.
Just an overall piece of shit, scumbag, deadbeat dad. All the money in the world. And even after doing a movie like Moneyball, where he was trying to portray this like perfect father. Wee! I love seeing them freeze and then just fall to the ground. This guy's healthy. Apparently they sell for 2.8 each. Here? My god, I have like 14 of them or something, dude. That's crazy. Cumberbatch, oh yes. Oh my god, oh my god. Does anybody actually like that dude? Be honest. And if you do, what is it you like about him?
Come to think of it,
Benedict Cumbersnatch. Oh, I would be. Oh, the other guys I would just punch in the face. But I think Benedict Cumbersnatch, I would go to jail. I would do prison time. Kick that man's ass. I think this Griffin don't give a fuck. Hey, bitch. Come on down.
Feast your eyes on this.
Smack him in the tail.
Most effective.
Bitch! Right in the snozzberry. Put me down, you fucking giant KFC 6-piece. Come here. Thanks. Thanks for the grab. There she blows. What celebrity would you guys kick the shit out of? I think he's really bad. I don't really know much about him as a person. Paul? Dick in real life and people have met him. Yeah, these guys are not that good of actors, you know? It doesn't take much to be a dick when they're a dick in real life. You're a dick. Hey, this guy good? You good, sir? Can I help you? He's all like stunned. Come on, keeps teleporting. I want to hit him in the beak. What are you doing, man? Fucking is dead anyway. Tom Holland. Ooh. Don't say that around DPG. Yeah, there is an unusual obsession around him. I heard that the actor who does Miles Morales' voice has become a bit of a prick. It's crazy. Sorry to say, but it takes a lot for a voice actor to be like a celebrity or whatever. Let's not count those chickens before they hatch, boy. I know you got these movies, but what's after that? You know, once Beyond the Spider-Verse is done, might be hard to get some work. Actor of that status, he let it go to his head. Yeah. See, the thing about it's not even got to do with Doctor Strange or MCU. I had been watching Benedict Cumbersnatch since he did like Starter for 10 and all this other stuff, and he was just same dude in everything. He's a posh, poncy British twat, and he plays that everywhere. It's not even the fact that he's British, but they ham it up, you know. And you go and speak with them normally, those accents are all fake, you know. Motherfucker don't even live in London or anything. Hello on that side of London. It's basically very similar to Ireland in certain parts of Dublin, D4 especially. They all sound like fucking gimps, you know. They're so stupid. Little posh, poncy Dublin accent. We all know the true Dublin accent is the scanger your banger, you know. Ah, James, have you got a cigarette? That's the Dublin accent. I'm like, no, I don't smoke. I'm 4 years old. Stop asking me for a fucking cigarette, man.
I shan't let them harm you.
Where'd that ghost go? Wonder how many of these crystals we gotta get. I hate the ghosts, man. They're inside the wall. I can't fight them. Poor Tom Holland. You see this new Zendaya movie? Like tennis and threesomes. Think it could be any good? I think it's only like getting big notoriety because of the threesome. I swear, Zendaya's fucked now. Every one of her movies has to have some unusual sex scene in it ever since Euphoria. Euphoria is basically a creepy cuties show for teenagers. If you look at the demographics for Euphoria, it's actually mostly people in their 30s. So these people are in their 30s watching teens fuck, but they're played by actors in their 20s and 30s. That's a whole lot of twisted trauma and therapy waiting to happen right there. Sorry. Let's stop normalizing this stuff, please. Thank you. That's why grooming is happening and minors are not safe online. Thank you. Please. And people don't find shows anymore, you know that kind of way? I gotta try and tell people to go back and watch like End of the Fucking World and stuff. People don't find shows anymore. It's all just whatever social media is into, whatever's new. Nobody binges any of the old stuff. But they'll watch fucking The Office for the 15th time, as I'll do myself, you know. But yeah, it sucks, man. There used to be a time when there was these really great hidden shows.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards?
Shard. I sharded myself. This guy a good guy?
Is that all?
Fuck off.
Tiny fragments such as these aren't
Before he
nearly
has a
good
weird
enough.
fucking show, man. I'm telling you. And it's come back and they can't wait and they're like season 3 and blah, 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 blah. 20 and 30-year-olds watching characters and teens is yeah, I'm telling you. When I was a teen, we had skins. We had UK skins. Even then, they were like in their 20s mostly, you know, it's just the way it is. But it definitely was about teens getting high off fucking Mitsubishis, as they call them. Fucking ecstasy and doing other drugs and partying and having sex and dealing with college and GCSEs and family debts and just everything like that. It's just a great show. UK Skins, first 2 seasons. It's not just good TV. I think it's required viewing for teenagers of that age, you know.
Still,
It's got Nicholas Hoult in it before he did
take your coin and be gone.
Beast in X-Men and all that stuff. Before he was in Mad Max. He was kind of known just for that one movie about a boy. What is this?
'Tis a god's sway.
A god's sway. Ooh.
To be precise, the crystalline
Remember we were
substance
talking
from
about this.
which 'tis made.
We're calling it God's Bane and God's Sway, which I think is that necklace. But in actuality, it seems to be some kind of connected to the dragon. So he's the god. But what people don't know, but we know from the first game, is the dragon is the god of death. He's not.
By refining
it's not
such
something to be
crystals,
revered.
anyone can attain the power of the Arisen.
The guy can literally wipe out
power
the
to
entire
command
existence.
forms, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless.
Yeah, I think there's nothing
They
wrong with that.
cannot
Like, yeah,
contend with
of
the
course we
Arisen's
don't know any of
power,
these people
you see.
as what they're like. You know, they could be philanthropists. They could be helping old ladies cross the street. We don't know. I'm just saying. Just seeing them, I want to kick the shit out of them. So there's probably people who want to kick the shit out of me too. Just the way it goes. You can have just an aversion to people's faces. Yeah, Matt Damon for reasons. He's always had this constipated face. And then I didn't even think I minded him that much until I watched Team America and they made that joke. And I'm like, oh my god. I had that realization. I'm like, I hate Matt Damon. I watch all these movies all the time. I watch Bourne. I watch Good Will Hunt and all that shit. But yeah, hated him in The Martian. Hated him in Interstellar. Hated him in We Built a Zoo 2 and all that stuff. Hate.
Speaking of which,
just
should
an
you
annoying
find
actor,
any
annoying
artifacts,
voice. Just
bring them to
really
me,
brings
won't you?
nothing to the screen.
Though
You know
that
what I
might
mean?
be difficult. We've scoured this area.
I'm not
quite
asking for
thoroughly, I
method
should
acting,
think.
but and it actually even goes back to things like the talented Mr. Ripley. He just has a face, and the same with like Ocean's 11 and 12 and that. That's his face. I know it's Matt Damon's face. I do think he puts a face on. It's a really strange way of doing it. You know, it's like when people make the Chad face.
It is possible larger
Yeah,
shards
Benedict
may have been
Cumberbatch. That's just
mistaken
an
for
old,
jewels and carried off by
bitter
scavengers or
annoyance
collectors or some
since
such.
some of those old movies from the early 2000s. And seeing him like come back around in Elementary and then Doctor Strange and everything else and Sherlock. I just want whatever it's called. I just want to beat the shit out of him.
Mayhap one
his
such
little
as the
fucking
Oracle
curls,
or the
his little
Dragonforged
perm,
would be able to aid
his
you in
dumbass
locating
fucking
them.
face. Yes.
I can tell you no more than
His
that.
little fucking Voldemort nose, everything. I want to beat the shit out of him. Alright, Dragonforged?
You would gather
Flickering
materials
Shadows.
here, Master.
Yes, I would.
Can we really afford to carry more?
Shut the fuck up. Seek information about the larger blue crystal shards. Ooh, Dragonforged. I remember this from the first one too. I was just telling you about this. You need to use the dragon's crystallized blood, and it will. It gives you the ultimate enhancement to your weapon. But you need to find the blacksmith, and apparently this is it here. I don't think it's going to be an actual forge though, although that would be cool. It's closer to like some ancient stuff. These guys know where they're going more than I do. Down here. The world is truly unending. Oh, this guy's talking about the parallel universe theory. Yep, here we go. These aren't crazy cave drawings. These are basically, this is our fucking Albert Einstein of this game. You can see there's a coalescence. You got different parallel universes. Maybe he's trying to talk about how to get between them.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine.
The voice actor Kim from Disco Elysium turned out to be a weird one.
I myself
Oh, I didn't
learned
play
the
Disco
art
Elysium. I heard good things though.
ancient
Yeah, I don't think there's a single like movie or TV show or game or band or genre of music doesn't have some problematic people in it. Lucky you never seen it, yeah. It's just, it's not even that good. Like, we've had teen shows, you know, I mentioned Skins, but even before that, like classic, you know, from your fucking Saved by the Bells all the way to your Degrassi and Party of Five and even 90210 and that, and it was always like implied dirtiness. Even the relaunch of 90210, I watched that for a bit, but my god, it was just so superficial in its writing and everything. Honestly, what they need to do, as much as I didn't watch the new Mean Girls, but that Mean Girls movie was good for its time. They need to get Tina Fey onto a, you know, writing a show like that. Like, she clearly gets the humor and the teen fucking angst mixed with cringe, and yeah, she understands it. I'll never forget. Lord Jesus, some voice work on Twitter posts about hating women. Weird. It's probably like a cameo and he got set up or something. You never know. What's going on with Ben Starr now? He was the voice of Clive in Final Fantasy 16, and for the most part, I think that's the only thing he's really done of note. You know, he's done a lot of smaller video games. You know, various actors and various characters, but he got really big for that, and it's completely propelled his career. Like, he's on this thing called it's like a D&D show. What the hell is it called? The Savior 6 or something like that. I can't remember. I'm not really into D&D. It's all good though. It's huge. Let people enjoy what they want, but it's just not for me. I'd rather fucking, you know, cosplay and method act in real life, where I'm like just trying to survive being a normal human being when I'm crumbling inside, rather than play a character in D&D. Who is killing? Someone must be dying out there. That's a lot of XP just to be given me. Thank you. There's a lot of musicians that list about why they're huge pieces of shit. I know, dude, it sucks. It's when you look at it, you cannot put them all in the same singular bottle of shit, and it comes down to developing narcissism or having it always inside you, and then mixed with money and power. Dude, I'm getting XP grinds here. What's going on? Someone must be dying nearby, and you get like XP for that kill, you know. But for 400 XP, that'd have to be like a big enemy.
Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to
this guy's cool. Alright, trade item. What does that do? Fairy stone. What'll it give me? Oh, you can use the... Wow, WLC is the Worm's Life Crystals, which is Dragon's Blood. It says I have 5 on me right now. You can get a poor crystal for 20 of it. And then he actually sells on making arrows. See these here? This is where the game breaks the fourth wall. So this is the one of the arrows we got for the Sphinx. So when you shoot someone with this, it will kill them instantly. Okay, once fired, the game will automatically save. So you can't, even if you miss your target, it will auto-save, so you'll never get it back. But you can always buy some from him. But he might only sell 1 of each, and that's it. But there's another poor crystal. Like, people still bitching and moaning that they can't... I should have got the Worm's Crystal off of that dragon we killed at the start of the stream, Dynamite. But it's okay. You get about 15 per dragon kill, which is insane. I have like 50 saved up. But I think they give you Dragon's Plague Disease. So don't carry them with you. Nice, might as well just get that off. And that's worth 10 grand. The poor crystal, you only get 5 in the game, but you can buy something with the microtransactions. That's why people were pissed. They're like, your fast travel is pay to win? It's like, no, not really. Just if you want comfort.
You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share.
I want to hear, oh, tell me of the dragon. Tell me of the Arisen. Let's see, this will be good now.
The Arisen is a transcendent being.
Told you.
Always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it.
Yeah, there's a deep connection between the Arisen and the dragon. He didn't just steal our heart. It's his one job. The Arisen is the only one that can kill the dragon, and the dragon is the only one that can pick the Arisen. You see that kind of way? So you're connected. And the dragon's one thing is to find the Arisen and tell him to kill the dragon, you know? So it's kind of cool.
Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen.
Cool, see?
And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise.
He looks like he was like an ex-Arisen. Look at that. Is that paint on his arms? Is he burnt? He looks like he has an old scar too. He's just called the DRAGONFORGED. What a cool name. Sex Pistols, yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers, yeah. Those guys were fucked off their head for sure. Definitely. See, bands will take advantage, and they have, and they will always do in the future. You know, it sucks, but a small part of it, it's not victim blaming or anything, but a small part of it is those obsessed fucking teenagers who will lie about their age. We have all lied about our age at least once in our life, either to get booze, to get into a show, to get somewhere we're not supposed to be. So then when something bad happens, holy fucking shit, what did you think was going to happen? You've now put yourself in a very dangerous place, you know. So it's not victim blaming. At the end of the day, these band members should cop themselves on. Some of them are lucky enough if they get past their heroin or whatever addiction they have, and they start to look back and do interviews, and they're after getting clean, and they're like, wow, I led such crazy life, man, we did some crazy things. And you're like, motherfucker, you probably ordered a whole lot of girls, let's be honest. You might have fucking dosed them, you could have done anything. Who knows what you did? You could have been caught in a fucking bathroom stall with a few fucking dudes, and who knows, you know? The heinous shit that half of them used to do. So do you reckon half of these actors are all gay with each other? Half of the fucking band members are the same thing as well. It's just pure DMT and everything, so they'll fuck anything that that moves, you know. Keep your dogs away. It's true.
The dragon is the embodiment of
the things, and yeah, they're just blaming fucking drugs as well. But trust me, things like there's one things you know, like mushrooms and that are a little bit mind altering and hallucinogenic. But when you go as far as DMT and bath salts and that, you're not yourself. You're literally rotting your brain from the inside out at that point. This is not just a few brain cells dying. You're seeing shadow people. You're murdering your family because you can't see them. You're seeing other things. You know that kind of way. Like, this is the worst of the worst, and they keep doing it. Like that fucking McAfee. Have you ever read about John McAfee, the original creator of McAfee Security? He sold that off for $1 billion or whatever, and started to go on crazy fucking drug trips. He started off buying, they always do this, to buy a ranch or an estate, and he was doing some kind of flying fucking shit. It was like one manned air things, I don't know, but someone died anyway, so he flew off to Belize, a country that kind of is a bit lawless, and he ended up getting his own army, I swear to God, with guns and everything. Then he kept doing this stuff. He had like a whole harem of hookers and everything. He was taking DMP up his ass, or DMT, and he started to see shadow people, and the government was coming after him. But they eventually caught him, and then he was wanted for a whole sort of fucking shit. He was trying to make his own DMT, basically. He hired like a scientist and everything. It's like a James Bond movie. But he eventually died in prison, and people think it was another Epstein situation. But I think it's just another fucking overdose, honestly. But yeah, his life was fucking wild, and just goes to show, like, money corrupted him the whole way. Even back before with the McAfee stuff, he was quite corrupt, you know. Honestly, he had found a way to sell snake oil to people, you know. Like, I think antiviruses are pretty stupid, honestly, you know. We've used them all. I've had Norton and everything. Mostly I just get whatever comes with a PC or whatever, put it in, and never renew it ever again. I think most viruses are actually made by these companies to continue to sell you snake oil.
Understand this.
How much you think? So many hacking is going on, so much data breaches. How can that be happening if we have fucking AVG and McAfee and Norton and all these bullshit, man? It's inside jobs all the time.
It is a being of a higher order.
Cool.
As are ye.
I have called
now
it the God of Death. They probably will never actually say that.
Setting ye apart from
what else could it be if it's something that can just end existence? And we've been fighting lesser drakes, but this dragon is the size of a city, you know. Its wings will eclipse the sun. Tell me of yourself. Yeah, the God's Way. This one has a special thing on it because we need to know. God's Way is going to lead to the God's Bane, which, as you can imagine by its name, is going to be a very special sword or a dagger or something.
I am the husk of he.
It's following in the footsteps of the first game a little too close. That's why I call this a remake.
My final battle against the dragon culminated in the
Windows Defender, yeah. Honestly, as long as you're not stupid and you're not where you shouldn't be, you know. We all like a free movie from time to time, but if you're hanging out every day on 1, 2, 3 movies, then you're asking for it. I know the password sharing stuff has kind of hindered a lot of people from just splitting Netflix cost or Disney Plus or whatever. But honestly, is there anything truly on any of these services that you need that you haven't just watched 15 times already, you know? I've been telling people, but we're going to go back to physical Blu-rays and CDs. We fucking are, man. Give it enough time, they're running this shit into the ground. Every single big chain is getting rid of all physical media, including games, any kind of music, including vinyls. Like, vinyls are kind of coming back, but it's still too expensive and still kind of niche. And DVDs, Blu-rays, games, all that stuff is gone. And what's going to happen is that'll keep it up, and this is going to raise digital prices because now they are the masters of their own greed, you know. And then it'll crash. It's going to crash. If it continues on this trajectory without something happening, something will happen. It's going to crash. And then we'll all just go back to Blu-rays, CD. Well, we won't go back to CDs. The digital will stay digital, but someone will come up with another Napster. I can feel it. We already have it out there. Another LimeWire, where it's just, here you go, it's all free. I'll be honest with you right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't have Spotify. I don't own Spotify. I don't have iTunes. I don't have any of those. I use YouTube. I use YouTube, but I don't use YouTube Premium. I just download the music, and that's technically illegal, but I don't fucking care. I use YouTube to MP3 and away with me. That's what I do. So I've been doing this since fucking 2009 or some shit. I ain't stopping now. Just converting everything to an MP3. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care to listen to music on my phone on a 3-hour battery life. Sorry, but I have parents that could call and fucking hurt themselves again or some shit, you know. I'm not gonna waste my time on dumb apps, dumb games, dumb music on my phone. Let alone paying to a subscription service just to get rid of ads. That's how bad we are now that we're not paying for a service anymore. We're paying to get rid of ads. So everything else just is free.
Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength
I use YouTube Music. Yeah, I don't use actual
from that moment on,
YouTube whatever premium or music or whatever it's called. I don't subscribe to any of that stuff. And in terms of the subscription services with the movies and that, what I do is just rotate. You know, I wait till it builds up and there's enough shows. So I go Netflix, cancel that, watch all the shit. Go to Amazon, cancel that, watch all the shit. Go Disney. Disney very rarely has anything I ever want to watch besides like Mandalorian and a few Disney shows. That's about it. Or Star Wars shows. That's about it.
Such is the world's will.
Yeah, CD quality is always
I dare say
better.
It compels me even now.
They're pretty good for the time. The problem was
all the knowledge I possess.
They were easily scratched, and whereas DVDs had the same problem, we moved on to Blu-rays, which can take a scratch or two. They can still get fucked up, but they'll take a scratch or two. We needed that version of CDs, but no one would pay that price for CDs, so we tend to just move on then, you know. But vinyls came back, CDs can too, cassettes and stuff. You still find them from time to time. If you look closely, certain bands will release limited edition cassettes. Problem is, you might not have a cassette player, you know. Yeah, fuck Big Corps can afford it. Yeah, never get why people pay for subscription on these piracy unless yeah, people were saying by 2030 it's just gonna be the open seas for like 90% of people, all piracy. And now, you know, the things like Pirate Bay and all that are gone. But I could definitely see someone swoop in there and create a website. Like I said, Napster. Napster was before Facebook, before all that. It was like MySpace times, and it was just like file sharing. You would download everything. But this is what created what we have today. It caused digital music, and you had to shut it down and all that. And there was LimeWire as well. And there's a few others. They're all just file sharing, you know. And there's torrent sites out there still. But I think if you're using things for personal use, I think everyone should just get over themselves. But the people that are file sharing and making money off it in thousands of, you know, each file share, then yeah, there is clearly a problem there, you know.
Ye need not seek the dragon.
People still do that, and you'd be nickel and diamond. Like, how much would you honestly get? What would you charge people for a movie these days? A pirated movie, like maybe $1 or something? I don't know. Is it worth it? Like you're literally nickel and diamond people.
Aye, make no mistake. The dragon.
I've used all manner of websites over my time, and
the time is
absolutely shady as fuck. YouTube has many a free movie, and you go into your local Goodwill or Pound Shop, you can get Blu-rays as low as 50 cents. And there's some good Blu-rays, so yeah. And if it's something you really want, like a box set, Amazon does sales all the fucking time. Like if it's a really great show, like your Buffy's, your Office, your Wonder Years, whatever you like, you're gonna watch it 10 to 15 times. What if your internet goes down? What if Netflix takes it off and it goes on something else? But you'll always have it on Blu-ray. They can't take that away from you. Fuck them, you know.
Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv Village. though I am not
I think
sure.
that's the one we actually took down and killed and got this weapon on my back right now.
Now that ye have been marked as arisen,
sets record cities are all back in. Yeah, dude. It's nice to see that.
At the appointed
I need an
time.
account, yeah. And then here's the thing, like YouTube, its biggest bane is the ads, right? We all fucking hate that shit. But there's now three really good browsers that have built-in ad blockers that YouTube can't seem to get around. So, yeah. Once again, plug in Brave. I've loved Brave now for nearly a year. It's been good to me. I hear Opera GX has one built in, but I don't know how I feel about that browser. Yeah.
So it stands to reason.
So yeah,
that he never
anytime I'm listening to music, it's on the Brave browser in the corner.
Destructive powers did appear in that
bought me one
village.
gift, and the artist sent us a really cute personal email to say it was shipped and stuff. And oh, that's so good. You feel like you're actually making a difference. You're hoping that 99% of that money is going straight to them. That's something you can't say for these fucking record labels, especially with the way Ticketmaster. Now I've heard Ticketmaster are getting sued, and I'm so glad. It's about time. Something has to be done, you know. Ticketmaster, when I was growing up, Ticketmaster was all physical, and you needed to walk into a music store or whatever participating store, right? And he would print that ticket stub out in front of you, and it felt amazing. You would hold this thing in your hand, all the names in big letters. You had this beautiful stub and all this metallic writing. It was lovely. People hold on to those to this day. My brother has a stack full of them. It was so nice. It was an event, even if you had to queue up. Nowadays, it is impersonal. It's full of bots. They're actually facilitating the resale on their own fucking bastard website. So scalping is just free and easy. So nice. It's a disaster. I've been trying to get tickets all year for stuff, and they're not that popular. You know, the TikTok will explode one of their songs, and then you'll have kids going to the show just to hear that one song. It's like, what the fuck?
A mockery of one, perhaps.
And then the tickets go up 300%. And yeah, you can. I know you can spend a bit extra and get gift tickets and all that, but it's not the same. Everything's just so impersonal, and you just feel like you're getting your credit card ripped out. Now I will say the app thing is kind of cool, although it took me a while to figure it out. Where you just she scans the barcodes on the phones and all that. It's good, but the problem was, and this happened to me. Like I don't really buy data for my phone. I don't give a flying fuck about that stuff. So obviously I survive on Wi-Fi on phone, right? So you go to a concert, you need to pull up an app that needs data, right? They don't have Wi-Fi there. You're sat out there going, so fucking stupid, man. I hate this. You've created a system where it's all about, oh, I know, I expect you to have this, oh, you're meant to have this. Just because something is used by the 90% doesn't mean you can give a middle finger to the 10% who don't. And yeah, I'm just boomer takes and boomer stuff. I get it. It's also, there was nothing wrong with doing it physical. There was nothing wrong with the way it was. Sorry to tell you. You've just gone the lazy route and the quicker way, and it's all that's wrong with this generation is I want it now. But how are you meant to access your tickets if you don't have data on your phone? And you can go and say, how have you not got data on your phone? Well, I'm a grown-ass person who manages and budgets my money every month. I don't get data from mommy and daddy, you know? Mommy and daddy's credit card is not a never-ending diarrhea of money that comes out of their bank. So yeah, don't throw that in my face. Wait till you find out the value of a dollar when you're on your last dollar. And it's you versus the fucking homelessness that's coming right to your door. You have an eviction notice on your fucking door. These kids will never understand that, man. Asking for $2,300 phones for Christmas or birthday. Are you well in the head, motherfucker? I could buy you a car. I could buy you fucking 3 or 4 months of rent if you're lucky. Maybe not these days, but Jesus Christ. Wake the fuck up, man. We're not living in main character land. Not everybody is the main character. It's not that fucking Katy Perry music video you think you live in. It's not the free guy NPC world. Wake the fuck up, man. Do your share.
The substance
Earn
of
your
which
money.
ye speak
Learn the value of a dollar.
is formed
Thanks for keeping me
of
awake with this stream. I have not
crystallized
slept yet.
dragon.
The fuck, Bernie? What are you doing? Get some sleep, man. What happened? Why couldn't you sleep? YouTube is up with ads so much recently. Yeah, I know, dude. Now they're saying like they're getting really bad. It's like FBI is coming in. Some of these ads, you know, stupid mobile games that are not real, and Elsa having a spider baby and all this stuff. But they're timid and tame compared to some of them. They're actually catching IP addresses and stuff. It's on DVD, Blu-ray for your age. Yeah, too, dude. Swoop in there and get them. Especially your favorite all times. You'll thank me one day when your internet goes down and you pull it out of a dusty DVD tower or something, you know. Go for it. Jerry, I know we're trying to move around. It's hard to have like a fucking 1,000 DVD collection or something.
Worms like
same
crystals
as streamers, I would much rather hand the money through.
Yeah,
that's true. That's why sometimes if you're doing IRL, people walk up and just, here's a $5. Then it does feel a bit like busking, though.
They retain a measure of draconic
power. Sorry, we're totally in rant mode. Yeah, Bunny, what's going on? Why couldn't you sleep? I felt bad with DPG, like trying to be all. Sometimes I can be a cold motherfucker. I was trying to make a joke. He was talking about movies again. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about movies. I want you. Let's talk about anything you want to talk about. Let's talk about some serious stuff. And then I just ended the stream. That's cold. That's pretty cold of me. I'm not that kind of person. Even if it's for the jokes, I still feel bad afterwards. Because that's who I am. Funny in the moment, but I felt bad afterwards.
But I've never heard of such a thing.
Somewhere deep down in this festering hole known as my ribcage, there is a heart. It might be 10 sizes too small and look like the Grinch with that big badunka. Jesus, who gave the Grinch such a badunka dunk?
However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces.
This is the dude.
I believed he
kept calling him Thaddeus. Sorry, it's Faces.
It appeared
I've only heard his name like 4 times.
To alter the will of the world.
Mortal
means.
Okay, so he's not some. I thought he was some like some minder of the Empress or something. No, he's some little creepy bastard sorcerer. He didn't look like a sorcerer. So that's the God's way. Okay, does that help me at all?
The God's way. However, some years passed. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood.
I like that.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nice. I don't think he even asked for money. Look at this place. Did you need to go out and touch some grass? Painting on the walls and shit. How long is it going to take me to get this off? He's probably from different worlds. He might even be a previous Arisen. You will find old Arisens down under luck, God bless them. Where they've failed in their worlds, moved on to the next. Oh, there was a ripstone here. Cool, I like this.
A treasure chest.
I actually like games when they do little lower dumps.
It's merely another spot for gathering materials.
You gotta do it right though. Like, give me a good conversation like that over a giant wall of text. I can't get tension. I can't get, you know, that really grandiose feeling from a wall of text. It just ain't it. It ain't it, Jack. I'm sorry. He's a good voice actor. I just want to see if the body can still handle it. Oh Jesus! Bernie, be careful with that. We're getting older now. Just mind yourself, dude. Your thoughts might not be your own at that point. Just be careful. It's okay to go like the odd 24 hours every now and then, but just be careful. I think after the 3-day mark, it's literally detrimental to your health. You'll feel zombie mode and hungover, and then your second wind will kick in. You'll be like, oh, I can do this. I feel amazing. I've seen people do 24-hour streams like that. They're just but after about day 3, you're actually harming your brain and your organs and stuff. So just be very careful. Just mind yourself. Stay hyper hydrated and all that good stuff. Be very dangerous. Day 3. That's when you start fucking seeing things and you can't get your hand-eye coordination right and stuff.
Ort catches the light.
Okay, so what's the next part of this then, huh? We go look for this sorcerer. You might ask the Oracle or the Dragonforged for advice on to where to look for larger boo crystals. Did I not do this?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Did I not just do that? Can I just talk to him now? Yeah. Why'd they do this though? Looks like there's stuff over there too. Did I go find the Oracle instead then? What do you think? I'm not going back and talking to him. Let's go talk to the Oracle. Is that what she's called? I didn't know that. I just call her a ghost because that's what she is. She's a ghost. She gave us the trickster vocation.
Left us a parting gift.
I'm only missing one vocation now.
Safely into my pack. Don't
and
you
that
worry.
Is, yo, that's the griffin we killed earlier. Okay. Someone just kill a griffin out there. Gotta be careful with the ghost.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be
literally suck the life out of you. Alright, this is the annoying part. I'm trying to get back on this road here. I'm falling in the
Try
water.
not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Yes, yes. Good conversations. He has literally said he was a husk of an old Arisen. Yeah, there you go, see? The crystals you found were too small, yeah. I'm just munching on some haraj with honey maestro sauce. Translates to Japanese fried chicken. Nice. I thought the sleep deprivation was kicking in there. Hell yeah. Yeah, doing the barcode stuff with the tickets is nice for sure.
Come to think
for
of
sure.
it is difficult to forget.
But I think
all
there's
that occurred
the issue with all that. I think is there's just such little safety with it. You know, that's how I feel about Cash App and Venmo. You know, what's stopping somebody from nicking your phone? That's why I know I have fingerprints and passcodes and all that shit. I get it. But all those apps, it's just too easy. You know, even I see it. Like even something as simple as Twitter or Discord. Like, I don't want to sign out of things, and people don't like deleting their cookies because it deletes their password, but you can do things separately. And it's nice just to press it and go. But, anybody can just pick your phone up and be looking for
this is
stuff.
generally used as a material.
Wow, thanks,
The
Captain
different
August.
combinations of materials result in different creations.
I use this move to get around faster. Sorry. Cam your tits. I will slaughter you. Yeah, we had, like the first 10 minutes there, we just walked into a sleeping dragon and kicked his ass. That was fun. Oracle, she is a ghost, so she should be awake. He's out here, not too far. KCD has announced. Oh, I'm so happy, dude.
I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Oh yes.
No
I'm so
time
happy.
to catch your breath.
It got leaked. IGN
Time to
leaked
keep
it.
up.
Dumb fucks. It looks awesome. It's a very, as far as I can tell, it's a very small teaser trailer. We'll have a look now in a second. Now the real surprise is, as far as I can tell, we'll double check now. It has a tentative 2024 release date on it. Okay, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance. The original came out in 2018. Now I just played it at the start of this year. It's one of those games that it released bad, so I didn't want to play it at the start. You know, it was all fucked up with bugs and stuff. So I put it on the back burner. Unfortunately, that back burner was 5 years. But we got to it. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot to love. And kind of like this game, there's a lot of, you know, people love to use very smart language, but let's call it what it is. It's awkwardness. But they like to say, steep learning curve. Motherfucker, bitch. That's not what that is. That's fucking awkwardness for awkwardness sake. Let's not blow smoke up everybody's ass, you know? These devs already get enough love. I love when they're about to attack you and just teleport above them. This is the best thing about this game is the mystic spear hand. And I knew it when I first saw it. I'm like, oh my god. Yes, it does feel like medieval Star Wars. It's amazing.
We mustn't allow ourselves to
Jeez, this Wild Fury will clone you and they will copy your attack. What? Boom. You're hitting them twice. Very fun. So yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance has a similar issue to this game, but it's so fun. It's like when you do master it, it all kind of disappears. But they are not friendly to newcomers. Both games. There's a very good reason why the majority of Kingdom Come Deliverance players go, I stopped after the first few hours. I enjoyed it. The combat is the hardest part. Like everything with the simulator. Oh, the lighting engine dying there, but everything with the simulator part is just fucking lovely. You know what I mean? Like I was the one game I think I crafted and used alchemy the most. I never do that stuff. I think it's boring as piss. And this one, even just learning the recipe, even just grabbing and handing the stuff. Oh, I can't make camp when there's a wolf there. Jeez, he hit both of us. Oh no, he's got me. He's dragging me away. He's gonna eat me. Somebody's gotta stop him. Get off me, you bitch. They will ravage you to death if you don't. We get skeletons, goblins, and wolves. I'd like them to do that. Zootopia 2? Nice. I think that's also a Disney Plus movie. It's been turned into a mainline movie. What's that out there? Isn't it? Is that? Like a big ghost or something? I've been seeing this. What is this? It's like a ghost on a grave or something? What the fuck are you? Slime? Yeah, it's like some kind of undead sorcerer. Ow. What the fuck is this? What's that language it's speaking? Ooh, he stuck my... Where are you, bitch? Killer's cool. Watch out. I hear tell of a headless horseman out here somewhere as well as an achievement for killing. Oh, now we got some undead as well, zombies. People say there's no enemy variety. Have you got your bifocals checked recently? Are you fucking crazy, man? At any given time I'm fighting like 5 different monsters. Where'd he go? He's meant as a big boss, he's got the big health bar. Yeah, I like Zootopia. I like Moana as well. Slot was the best character. Oh yeah, that's the one. Found there too. I just think they did. Yeah, we'll have a look at the trailer now. I think it's very short. Wait, is he way the fuck up there? He fucking is! Come down, Stephen, you could break your arse. You don't scare me. I can use one of my moves to sort of teleport up there. Well, this is why we need an archer. I have to change one of them to an archer. Keep our shield up. Must be a way of knocking him out of the sky somehow. The end is nice. Speaking a little bit of English.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Can't get much damage on him. You can kind of see his face a little bit. I don't know if he has a weakness or what. Come on. Is he summoning these skeletons, you think?
Does this foe not remind you of a certain someone we met?
Oh, I knocked him. Nice. Stab him, motherfucker. Ooh. Jeez, there's so many enemies around. I'm just trying to have a nice boss fight between friends. Come on, lads. We got a magical charge scallywag here. Yeah, this is for a sorcerer battle, sorcerer v sorcerer, levitating, or an archer. I'm kind of, sort of fucked here, you know, as you can see. What I can do is a little bit of magic. I could also try and knock him out of the sky with my own magic. Won't do much. Freezes him a little bit though. No, he's falling, Jesus. Yeah, I think he's summoning the dead or something. I've never seen so many enemies in my life. Yeah, I got like 5 of them around me now. These are tough. All these exploders. I do poison and fire explosions. Can't have a zombie without one explosion, right? Ow. The stamina is shook. Heavy breathing ensues. Oh shit, here he comes. Ooh, he got me there. Luckily I'm in a circle of healing. Alright, where's this fucking mage? Get him out of the sky. Come on down. Price is wrong, bitch. gotta get him down here so I can quit. I need an archer on my team. All I can do is 2 hits there, it's not much. Come on, boys, slither into him. That's it. I summon more. I want to see if this gives me achievements afterwards. Come on. Yes, finish him in style, boys. You bitch. Oh, he's got no health left. He's gonna explode in the last second. I think so. Nice. 5 Gs, not bad, not bad. And level up. Wailing Crystal, Stability Extract. Wonder what he was. Never know, they barely ever have a name. You can come up with yourself. Probably just Undead Archer or Undead Mage or something. No, I didn't get anything for that. History? Venture? Pawns? Enemies failed. Okay, hold on. The same thing. Sauron, Minotaur, Cyclops. 31 Cyclops. I told you it was getting out of hand. Phantom. No, that's just the ghost. Slime. Chopper. What that is. Lost Mercenary. It would have to be 1, right? It's my first time fighting them. A Gore Minotaur. See, I told you there was like different versions of them. So like a Great Griffin and things like that. Lesser Dragon Medusa. Well, apparently I only fought 1 Lesser Dragon. Jesus, so those drakes aren't even dragons. I think he's a lich. There we go. 1 version of a lich. Cool. Alright, is that how you... Yeah, lich, right? They're definitely undead necromancers. That makes sense because he was summoning undead. Cool. 3 succubuses. I don't even know about them. Wargs, yeah. Succubuses could be some of the flyers, which would be a bit boring. And then 12 grim ogres. So you can't really tell sometimes, but they'll have like different eyes, different fur. But in the heat of battle, you can't really tell. But you'll tell when you get. Remember, I killed one that gave me 13,000 XP instead of 5.
When we need them most.
Nice. All right, we were on our way to the Oracle, but it was cool to find him. It was probably only at night time as well. That Wailing Crystal he gave us is probably quite rare as well.
For the hobgoblin.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, we better go. That's flame-proof.
You close? I think this is the right road, is it? Yeah, you gotta go up here. It's grand. Ow. There's a very, very small window between falling and landing on your feet and then falling on your ass. Kind of funny though. Alright, come on, you wankers, you'll be fighting all day.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Fucking sloth. Will he have his own character? That movie kind of was furry acceptance stuff, which sucks because I watched a lot of action movies. I liked it. Jason Bateman did a good job as the fox. I couldn't tell you the names. Oh no, hold on. The rabbit was Julia Hopps, I think. She was cool. I don't know who did her voice. Was it Elaine from Seinfeld? Kind of sound like her. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Everyone used to take the piss out of that. She didn't take her husband's name or something. There's a lot of weird shaming when it comes to that stuff. Like, that's why these guys don't really exist very well in these modern days. They're going to take the piss out of you for having double barrel names.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Yeah, they get pissy when you don't stop and fight. I'm like, bitch, every time I move I have to stop and fight. How about we get from A to B as quick as possible for a change? Sound good to you?
I shan't let them harm you.
I shan't shit myself again. It's okay, I'm kinda down with it. I'm hip with you young kids eating the poo-poo. Whatever that's about. In my day it was just bad enough shitting yourself, but you guys take it a step further. Everything's a meme until you find out it actually isn't a meme. And they do store piss bottles and pissing in the corner of the bedrooms and pooping.
Certainly, Arisen.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it sure sounds like a traumatic childhood event that has evolved into a horrible, disgusting habit that nobody ever cared about. parents, man. It's the parents. Please, for the love of Christ, can we do like a parent test? And I'm not talking about a personality test that you found on fucking BuzzFeed. I'm talking about the real deal. These parents need an empathy test and make sure they're actually not fucking addicted to something. Here she is. Here's our oracle. Old ghost granny.
I knew you would come.
I knew I'd come too. So we're definitely doing story events because she gives you advice for 50G.
You seek
where you put the money, I don't know.
You shall have them,
falls out of her pocket.
if 'tis within my power.
So clearly the story is now moving to the God's Bane, the God's Sway. Tell me of the God's Sway secret. This is connected to the necklace on the false Arisen, which is guarding him. This is why we can't go near him. And clearly the Dragonforged, the dragon, it's all connected. Some barrier.
Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall.
I like that it's called like God's Sway, not like the Drake song God's Plan. God's Sway. So it's like usually what that would mean. God's Sway is like you have the favor of the god, you know. But it can also mean like a sway, as in keeping the gods away, you know. It's not meant to rhyme with the word, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to explain it in a better way.
I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen.
Well, like
to
Bacall,
that
like a
of the power
desert?
of the life you possess.
I don't know, I think her voice changed.
Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands.
Cool. Below the surface of the sea.
Though 'tis strange,
I mean, it
for I sense
fell
also
into the
that
ocean.
this warmth grows near.
It would be nice for them to explain that. For purpose of the first game and this one, you can't swim, and it appeared to be just a shortcoming of the engine or the devs or whatever, and they did it in a unique way that when you step into water, these eldritch tentacles, very bloody, nasty tentacles, try to pull you under, you know. Nasty things. They'll kill big monsters and everything. It's kind of cool. You can use it to your advantage or disadvantage. But here we are again. And they never really explain it. They call it the brine, as in that stuff you get when you buy some fish in like a can of tuna, you know. It's usually coated in brine, which is kind of a salty solution. Both keeps it fresh and preserved and tasty. It's usually nasty. I tend to drain the brine out. I'm not really meant to drink it. I don't
Twould
think.
seem a path will be open to you in time.
Are we gonna split the
allowing
ocean?
you to venture into the heart of this warmth.
Heart of the
so
warmth.
like your own.
I like that.
Perhaps he who was Dragonforged can tell you more.
I've just
Seek
been
him out
there.
in Harv Village if
Wait,
you
what?
would learn from him.
He's now in Har Village. Spoke with the Oracle. But we spoke to Dragonforged, but never continued the quest. If you tell me to go back to Dragonforged, man, I'm gonna seek he who was Dragonforged. Maybe it's someone different than the actual Dragonforged.
Can it be you are lost? The path to the dragon has many turns.
Yeah, so if you're lost,
but I can illuminate the way ahead
she'll help
if
you.
so desire.
And all she does is reiterate the quest marker, so she serves next to no purpose. But the fact that she's there, that they thought the main character, the player, would get lost, so you'd have to use her, shows how obtuse the fucking quest is in the first place, right?
You will find
imagine creating the voice
inscribed
lines,
herein.
fucking creating this ghost person, creating the system of giving her 50G for advice. I've never met any devs as much as modern devs to paint themselves into a corner just so they can develop their way out. It's so strange. Let's create a system, a roadblock, and then why not just don't make the roadblock in the first place? Why not just have a quest marker and a simple quest log like every other game has been doing for the last 20 fucking years? You're so goofy. Venture to Har Village, the next milestone on thy path.
Would you know the fate of another?
So I think that would be where we actually take on that dragon, where we fought him with Sigrun. I can't find him anymore. When people said he disappears, they were not lying. Sigrun is the master of the mystic duo spear, and we were very lucky. When you go there, I kind of had to force it out of the game once again. I think most of my enjoyment from this game has been forced out of it. It's like trying to get blood from a stone or a diamond from a coal, you know. It's still an ugly piece of coal, but it serves a purpose. That's exactly what this game feels like. There is beauty within. You just have to try very, very, very hard. So I got there, got the dragon to spawn. If you kill the dragon, you drop that late game duo spear that I'm using right now, known as the Dead Ringer, which I have yet to replace under this vocation. Now, obviously, other vocations I'll just use up things. But this, it's very nice. I like the moveset. I like everything about it. I know it might be boring a bit, but we have tried out the Thief, the Archer, the Warfare, which I've been calling Wayfarer this whole time, not knowing. So yeah, I'm trying, and we went to the Elven Village. You don't need to do that, so I am trying. I'm not trying to rush through the game or anything. I am on the main path now, but I am trying to show us as
you
much
gather materials
as we can.
here, Master.
As much love. All right.
Can we really
That's pretty far away, Old Hard Village. Sadly, it's all the way over there, where Ulrika is now. Yes, yes. Now we could just actually, you know, that's what we'll do. I do want to push the main quest forward, so we'll do that just for the sake of. Oh, look at that crystal, though. The Wailing Crystal. That's beautiful. It's like an amethyst. Left by a lich. Oh no, the crystal told me this whole time, and I have to. Oh, fucking hell. Who cares? Yeah, let's go. Now, fast traveling here might cause issues. They get pissy about that stuff. That's why I couldn't get the dragon to spawn. So we really only actually fought one lesser dragon. And the one we did fight was full of disgusting pustules.
We seem to have arrived without issue.
Because I think he too had Dragon's Plague. But we shot him with the ballista, right? We could never beat him. We were like level 5. And as he was flying away, I shot one last ballista. It was really one of those moments of the game. You know when you're playing a From Software game and every boss and every great invasion is a moment of the game. This one's a little bit more sparse, but they're still there. And that was a moment of the game, because you can't reload it. You've seen, I reload some stuff, like the Empress died there, I admit that, but I tried to reload the Sphinx, but fucking disaster. Fucking disaster. I was so looking forward to, at least we got the fighter, but what a horrible anticlimactic fight. And just questline and everything. I can't excuse that. That was the Kate Sith moment. That's what's going to happen this year. I'm going to start calling bad moments of games the Kate Sith moment, like from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Mostly annoying, mostly human error, but also entirely avoidable by not putting them in the game, and also inexcusable for putting them in the game. I'm sorry, but it's stupid. And yeah, that Sphinx quest should have been a beautiful build-up, funny little quest, comedy moments, get her done, fight the Sphinx. It shouldn't be, oh, you should have known about this, you should have known about that. How the fuck would I know that, huh? How could I possibly know that? Unless I'm digging deep in the Prima guides and the wiki pages. You can't expect, the game can't expect you to have all the knowledge. It's almost like games are built with spoilers in mind instead of avoiding them.
About time you came along. I have a special tale to share with you today.
They want you to know. Spoil already.
So I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late.
It's getting late?
Spend the night. We can talk again come the morn.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Rivage Elder. Who are you, Annie? You don't own this village. What, dude, it's like 3 o'clock. Okay. Is that part of the quest? He's forcing me to... I'm not sleeping here, man.
Ah, good. Oh. You're awake.
What is going on?
Look to the sea, my friend.
Who stole my wallet?
Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
He did say about parting in the sea. There is something sunken in the middle there, see that? Okay.
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle
ritual
of the sea, haven't
I? Yeah, it could be cool. It's from that Maid of Skyer scare. It's an old Welsh folklore. Now, it went from being a first-person Outlast type game, which received pretty well. It's pretty good. Now they've gone full Phasmophobia, so it's, or Dead by Daylight. I told you, 90% of horror games nowadays are either copying Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, or Resident Evil. There's no in-betweens, or Five Nights at Freddy's, you know. It's sad, man. We just nothing really emerging new out of that genre. But luckily, all of those are really enjoyable and fun. So I'm here for it. You know, it just sucks to see how little innovation there is. It's like, I know when they do try and change things and do a better job, like with the Evil Dead game, nobody bothers their arse. So yeah, if you wonder why I haven't bought every single 4v1 game, that is why. It's not like a chip on my shoulder. It's more like, I'm at the point of being burnt 6 times with these games. Like, I loved Friday the 13th. I got so much love out of that. Great memories. Met loads of people. That game was a bitch to me. It would not let me join. They fucked around with servers. There was no server fucking cross-play and stuff. Just constant issues. I played it up until I even went back to it every fucking Friday the 13th and everything. I put so much love. I bought fucking skins. I did everything. The game doesn't owe me anything. No game owes us anything. You know, even the price of purchase, it doesn't owe you that. It's up to you to get your fun out of it.
The man who resides there.
You know, it's the difference between a guy playing a game for 300 hours, the poor bastard can only play 2 hours of it. It's up to you to get your worth out of a game. Yeah, the game needs to work. That's the basic thing we ask.
As he himself would have
It's hard these days.
He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this
I don't want
world
to talk to
from
this
the
guy. He looks like a
heavens
fucking
above.
rabbit or something. Look at him. No. Please stop.
Yet he tired of his duty and
He looks like he might be
abandoned his
Arisen
perch in
too.
the sky
Anytime
in
they have a
favor of founding a
scar
small
on their
kingdom
chest,
on the ground.
there's usually something going on.
Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers
Yeah,
his
no
name.
rest of the Wicked's out. That fucking Dave the Diver's out. Good lord.
Oh, it sounds
I'm just trying to see.
but if you
I
ask
don't have
me, tis all a
PlayStation
matter
Plus.
of perspective.
I'm like, but I do have
It
Game
can be a
Pass. And I'm like,
blessing to forget
which is better right
and
now?
to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing.
Have you not?
I remember everything.
Are you going to tell me all about it now?
Detail.
Jesus, dude. He remembers everything.
Would that I could forget some of it.
The elephants don't forget.
A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not.
Is this guy
I
the
speak
old
only the truth, as you
Fireforge,
well
do you
know.
think?
Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
I don't think this has got to do with the quest line. This is a random shit to talk about. No, it is. Whoa. Told you it was a castle. Cool. Did he cause this? Oh, damn. It's like a big fucking boner sticking out of the ocean. Look at all the brine. Now that is cool. It's like the sunken capital, right? Or what was it from Dark Souls 1? Lauren, the capital?
Heavens fend. I'd ne'er seen the like.
It was me.
I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared.
Oh,
It was magic.
that's
methinks.
cool. We've gone into this cave 3 times fighting lizards. You can actually hear them right now. They're asleep. The little sleeping bubbles are there. Little did we know it was actually.
I should have liked to
stuff out there.
investigate. If
Cool.
the place hadn't been crawling with monsters.
No.
I'll be needing stir
Shut
anyway.
up, Marshall.
I'd best report this discovery to my commander.
Who's this chick over
I
here?
only pray
We
North
sent
Grave
everybody.
shall come of it.
Leonard, Ulrika, they all live here now. There's also another dragon. We got 25 G's for that?
Perhaps it would behoove us to investigate Stormwind Cave.
Oh, it's called
Severe tortures
Stormwind.
occurred therein.
Stormwind, flickering shadows.
Let me
That's
think
cool.
on that a while.
Nice. It's
Good
obviously a
thing
big
I'm
dungeon.
Here, really. I know just where to